Kirk Cloud. You have to act. Just
Don't you just love that song?
I do. What that make me? I do. I'm like, ooh, I just be back here vibing. Okay. All right. Don't mind me.
Hey man, gotta build a vibe up. Gotta give out some good energy. So, how you doing for the people, Miss Jenny? How you doing?
I'm good, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm looking. I'm like, oh my god, my forehead is so big. But
Don't worry, mine is too. That's why I always wear a hat. No
I'm the
cap.
opposite. I'm always doing hairstyle that just shows my big forehead.
Oh, is that right?
I think that's right. I'm just gotta embrace it.
I feel you are correct about that. I mean, Rihanna got a big forehead, and look at her.
There you go. Why you gotta start there? What did she do to you this week?
Rihanna ain't did nothing to me. I love Rihanna.
Mm-hmm. Who else got big foreheads?
I can't be critical. I can be
Mm,
critical of certain things, and
more
I
like
can
you
agree with
picking
certain things
on.
and disagree. But
More like you picking on her.
I ain't picking on her. I
Mm.
just peep shit for what it is.
They were showing some behind the scene for her photo shoot today on how everything went and how everything came about.
Yeah, I saw that on ABC before I got on here. They was
Mhm.
trying to show like pictures of the family and the baby and
Her mama.
all that. I was like, oh, how cute.
Mm-hmm.
But then they showed that the Royals got evicted.
The who?
Harry and what's the girl name?
I started watching their Netflix documentary. Then I stopped. I don't know why. I was in Haiti at that time.
It was
I don't know
trash.
why I stopped. It's
It was
just
trash.
you finished the whole thing?
Nope,
Then why how are you critiquing it?
because you stopped.
I was on vacation. I couldn't just be in
Oh no,
a
no,
hotel
Nope.
just watching Harry and Meghan. I had to go to the beach.
nah.
I had to go
If
to
it was real good,
I
you would
was
have still
there.
been binge watching it. Come on now, you know we binge watch shit,
I know, but I was on
especially if it's good.
vacation. I'm in
Even if you
Haiti. I
that
wanted to go to
sounds
the
good.
beach instead of just laying in a hotel watching Harry and Meghan. And it
That
wasn't,
sounds good.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say anything that's not true, but I'm like, I don't know. They just made the,
Oh my god, you done spoke this help up.
who?
I shouldn't even click her ass on this bitch. Nigga, you
Don't
fired,
do
nigga.
like that.
You fired. You fired, cuz.
I asked for you
Don't do like
today.
that. Hey,
I keep
Jeannie,
meaning
how
to
you
ask for you.
doing?
I'm like, where's Susie? Where's Susie? Then today I'm like, where's Susie? Did she leave us?
No, I was just late. I went a little house hunting today, so I was running around all day. I'm just now getting back to the
Okay,
crib.
You trying to buy a
Well, no,
home?
I ain't buying no house. Calm down. It's just a little rent. It's just a little rent. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna upgrade from apartment to a house. We're gonna go from a rental apartment to a rental house. Okay, that's all we
let
doing.
me ask
Nothing
you something.
big yet.
Are you gonna be renting through a like a private landlord or a company, like
I
a
can't
corporate
find
company?
no private landlord. I wish I could, but it's gonna be a corporate management company, unfortunately.
Well, I guess I don't know if it's
I
appropriate
try
for
to
me
tell
to
y'all, man.
ask. Why don't you want to buy your own?
Because my credit scores say that I'm not gonna be able to do that right now, and that I should
Susie,
wait.
what the fuck have you been doing? Just
You
swipe,
know,
swiping. Just swipe,
COVID
swiping.
COVID was a
Don't.
very rough time for me, and I just thought the world was gonna
Was it
end.
there?
I thought it
I
was a
thought the
very
world was just
prosperous
gonna
time for her.
end.
I
So,
thought it was the opposite for
Thank
you.
you. I
it
thought it was
very it
prosperous.
very it was very much so prosperous, but during COVID or whatever, I basically was like, fuck everything, because I might be dead tomorrow. So
Okay, so you basically in your mindset you had cancer and you had 48 hours to live. Is that what I'm
Pretty much.
hearing?
That's pretty much what she
Is
did.
that what I'm hearing? I'm gonna do what
yeah,
my mentor
basically,
does. I'm gonna do what my mentor does when she be with the client. Is that what I'm hearing from you? Is that what I'm hearing you saying, Susie?
yes,
That's how you treated COVID.
yes,
Okay, I got
yes.
you
That's how I
48 hours
treated
to
COVID.
live.
Yeah,
Okay, but they got programs.
Yeah, I don't want to do none of
Man,
that. I
shit.
don't want to do none of that. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. It's gonna be all right. I only gotta
Man,
wait like a
shit.
year,
I don't know. I just feel
and
like
I'm
Well,
gonna
yeah,
just get
you
my
might
shit together
qualify.
right. And then
You
once I
might
get my shit
qualify.
together right, I'm gonna do it or whatever. But I just want to get my shit together right. And when I could, because right before COVID, like my credit score was amazing. I really could afford a house right before that. But I was leery about it and I was apprehensive about it at that point in time because I was feeling like because I wasn't married and I didn't have necessarily like a man around
and
like
I'm
on
the
a daily
complete
basis.
opposite with that
I felt
man.
like who gonna cut this grass? What if my water heater
Mm,
break? What if a
mm,
spider come in here? What if a
mm.
water bug be looking at me while I'm in the shower while I'm looking
Girl,
at a
you is a
person who looking
strong
at me?
black woman. You can do it.
Why strong black? Why black women got to do it all? I'm
Bruh.
tired of that, man. I'm tired. I just want to be a damsel in distress and be a princess. Sometimes, like, I want to be taken care of. I am tired to take care of myself.
Nah,
That's too much. I gotta take this
nah,
cape off.
nah,
Like,
nah,
no.
man.
I'm
Nah.
here.
Carmen would be turning. Carmen's
Carmen would
head
be
is
so
spinning.
through with me right
Her
now.
head is
But
spinning,
see,
bro. Like, what the fuck are we here?
I'm the opposite. Like, even though I'm staying with my mom right now, I have the whole basement. I have a kitchen. I have my own spot. I got my own bathroom. It's like I have my own home. And I'm telling her, I'm like, once I'm done with grad school, I'm doing better. I'm gone. She was like, but why? You could be saving money. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, but
you should stay and
she was like, I don't bother you. I'm like, I know, Mom, but I want my own. And she was like, but you're gonna be alone. I'll get a ringer. She's like, who's gonna cut your
No.
grass? I got a brother, or I'll hire someone. Everything you just mentioned, she
You
mentioned
had an
all
answer for
those
it.
things to me. And I'm just like, there's people who does landscaping. I'll give them a job. But I don't know. I don't know if
I
I'm
just felt like so much
millionaire.
responsibility on top of, because I'm already a single mom at that, so it's like that's a lot of responsibility, and then it just feel like a house too is just like more responsibility. But that was me as a child when I was younger, thinking at a more childish way. Now that I'm older, in hindsight, they say hindsight is always 2020. Now that I'm older, I really should have bought that house then when it was time to buy it, because the way the housing market is today is ridiculous. And I didn't expect this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect for Georgia to be running out of
But you know
houses.
why?
So
Yeah.
so that's going on.
Because
But
of who you renting from.
I don't
yeah,
know.
they buying up all the
Because
houses.
you got corporate companies
They
buying up
buying
all
them
the
up by the
houses,
hundreds. That's why it's like you
and they got
can't do
loan
nothing
money.
but rent from them.
They got loan money. So your bids, what you trying to say? You the house 400. You say you put 405. They gonna come back
They
430.
buying it
Nigga,
over
fuck
you,
you.
exactly. So that's why it's like the housing market
Like
now
they
is
getting rid of the
crazy.
American dream slowly but surely.
Yes, it's crazy. So
Yeah.
like
That's why my mindset is
so
like,
now that I'm looking to rent a house, I'm looking for things like, is the house too old? Because if the house is
yeah.
too old, I feel like there might be bugs like just embedded in the house, like just embedded in
I
it.
mean,
Like,
you're gonna have to deal with that in the house anyway.
but if it's
Especially if you
just
got a
built a couple of
garage.
years ago, it's not that bad because the garages
Yeah,
be
that's
damn near
true.
new. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
true.
It's not that bad. When you get one of them old Mableton homes, you know what I'm talking about? Them little one layer ones,
Not the
one
Mableton,
story
bro.
ones. You know what
Why
I'm
you
talking
gotta put
about,
out
dog? You know
Mableton
what
like
I'm talking
that?
about? They be like one level.
You
They
only
been
put
there
out
since
Mableton for one fucking
1963.
reason, bro. You ain't shit.
Them homes, it's like the water bugs in them homes been in there since before you been thought about. You ain't finna, they gonna be there after you too. So you ain't
You gotta
getting rid of
deal with
them. You know what I'm
all
saying?
that
Like,
shit. Hell.
no, I don't want. And
Snakes,
then
rats.
think
Crazy.
about them. They be in the woods. There be too much woods around. Be dark at night. Like, and I'm by myself,
Mm-hmm.
so I gotta move to a neighborhood, no woods. I'm looking at street lights. I'm pulling up to neighborhoods at nighttime to see how it look at nighttime, just to make sure they too dark, just to make sure these street lights work. Cause I'm scary as hell. Like, I gotta have.
Nah, not you now.
Listen, I'm scary. They say be leery of them scary ones. Now it be the scary ones that's the ones that's gonna do something to you because they scared. That's me. I'm scared
Fuck
for
your
my
life.
entire
Bing
life.
bong.
My entire life I'm scared. So ooh, it's gonna be fight or flight. It might just be fight. I don't know. Could be flight. But with that house, I know I'm not gonna win against no water bug, no rodent, no possum,
But
whatever
your
come in
son
there.
old enough to handle the
It's
bugs and shit.
flight. My son just as scary as me. My youngest one, he
Nah,
get
nah.
down with the bugs and stuff. The oldest one, he just as scary as I am when it comes
Yeah,
to
that's
these.
what I'm talking about. Shit.
He'll kill some shit, like, but he gotta throw some shit at it. By the time you do all that, the bug done flew away and ran away. I need a
Oh
real
no, nah.
man come around here,
I
smash
done
it in
made
his
my
hand
son face the
like that.
goddamn water bug. I done took my son straight to the water bug, like kill this nigga, bro. And he talking about did it a couple times, like you don't get over this shit. We nipping this shit in the bud now, bro. You ain't finna be calling me, goddamn, Daddy, it's a bug out here. Nah, bro. Come on.
No. I
Come on,
can't
man.
do it.
Cool.
That's why I'm nervous too. A part of me is like, damn, I might just get me another little apartment because it's something about having people around you and feeling like you in a community too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in the air.
But it
y'all.
depends on. But your kids get older, you do need that space in that yard.
That's why
handy.
I'm getting it, because my son got a 4-wheeler and some more shit, and it's like,
See what I'm talking about? With a
I gotta
4-wheeler, you
have
definitely
someplace
need
to
it.
put it. Yeah, they gotta have somewhere to ride it.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Thought I wasn't gonna see that. Y'all women think y'all slick, bro.
Oh, I seen the wifey the other day on Facebook with her ladies in red. I was like, okay, we baby,
Step.
Okay.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Look
My
at
baby's
you.
on step.
Après, bagay Publix bolas de li pou mette. Sorry,
Hey, that's What'd you just say?
I was speaking Creole.
I know you weren't speaking English.
Creole is a language. I did not know that.
Yes. It's a language, it's a people, it's a culture.
My boyfriend is Creole, but he
You got a boyfriend?
My boyfriend is not Creole. What
Hold on.
Maybe he's not. Hold on.
Hold
I
on,
probably
Jen.
got the wrong thing.
Hold on,
What they
Jen.
call them? What they
Cajun.
call them people? That's the Cajun people, right?
What?
No, there's two different people.
Where is he from?
Louisiana.
Okay. Are his parents like Haitian, anything like
They
that?
Creole.
I don't know.
No,
I say he Creole because he looked like them Creole people.
Is he light skinned?
Yeah, he light skinned with like
He Creole. Do he talk fast?
He talk fast with the
He
accent.
Creole. Come on, bro. I know Creole folks, bro. I got with ex family members in Louisiana, man. I know this shit. I know the South.
I guess that's a new Louisiana thing. Cause
Yeah, it is a Louisiana thing. It's a certain group
you
of
gotta
people.
be from Louisiana to be Creole. I don't know nobody else Creole in the world but
Yeah,
Louisiana
me
folks.
either. Shit. Them folks motherfucking make gumbo.
Creole is a language.
It's a culture too.
I didn't know.
It's a culture. It's a way you season food.
Of course.
It's
a whole lot of things.
They copy.
It's like a nationality of people. Though.
They copy off the Caribbean because we're the one who season our food extra good and let it marinate for real.
I agree.
Well, go on, toot your horn then.
I just stating facts.
Go toot your horn.
Password nasa Georgia Ventura.
Hey,
what you sipping on?
Something you ain't. Miss Vacation.
It don't look like Taylor Port this time.
So you got a boyfriend, Susan? When you was going?
Yeah, because that's what I was trying to go back to.
That's why I been in my 80 for a couple of days, y'all. I had to.
Ain't no last couple of days.
You been gone for about 3 weeks, Susie.
Yeah, because I had went to Texas a couple of times.
You came to Texas?
Yeah, but I didn't go to your part of Texas. I went to Midland, Texas, Odessa.
I don't even know what the fuck that's it.
That's a different part of Texas. That's all the way by California, all by El Paso and shit.
Yeah, I don't know what that's.
It's out there. Ain't nothing. It's the desert. It's really the desert. He work out there, so I really just went out there to see him while he was working. And y'all know I work remotely, so I just kindly packed up my little job into my suitcase and I went out there and worked too. So we was both just out there.
You work out in the oil field?
Yeah.
That girl, that's smart.
Yeah.
6-figure nigga.
You know,
I ain't stupid.
That's my type, you know.
I know what's going on.
Type. So I ain't mad.
I know exactly what's going on.
I ain't mad at all. He look good.
So y'all official. Like y'all like.
Yeah, I feel like we official now. I done went out there and got me some and whatnot. So yeah, we official now.
We official because you went out there and get you some and it was good.
That was a stamp. That was a stamp
Are
of
y'all
approval. Because
futures?
look, Jenny, I didn't know because we've been talking for years over the phone, and it's like I don't know. Even though I knew he wasn't a catfish, it was just giving Catfish MTV 2015 vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Like
Because
I
it
need to
felt like
see
it
you in
was
real
too
life.
good to be true.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like too good to be true. You
But that's
work
because y'all
hard
over the
all the
phone and y'all
time.
ain't
You
living
make
together
good
yet.
money. You look good. You know what I'm saying? Like you really ain't out here really entertaining nobody because you ain't even got time, and you barely got time to entertain me. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
because y'all on the phone and y'all ain't living together yet. Of course, it's gonna be
Yeah.
sweet.
But look
Once y'all
though,
get together, that's when shit get real.
but I feel like that's the glamour of a man that works away from home is that we always on the phone. So it's always sweet. We
That's a
always
good
missing
point.
each other. We ain't never getting tired because we always working. You know what I'm saying? So it's always time to be missed. And what's better than having a lifetime with somebody you gonna always miss?
So ain't no insecurities done popped out.
Mm-mm.
No red flags, nothing like that.
No, 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 no.
How long was you out there for?
I was out there for a week this time, and then the first time I went out there, I stayed out there for 3 days or whatever.
Okay.
And
Well,
it
I
was
know
all
it's
good.
been good
Normally,
because
when I
your
go
ass been
somewhere with
smiling.
somebody, I normally be pissed off. Like you ever been out on a vacation and you went somewhere with a dude or whatever,
No, I
and
haven't.
like whenever I go somewhere with somebody, usually by the first or second day, I'm irritated by something they do, like something.
I can't
You know what
relate.
I'm saying? Like something. But this
I'm sorry.
time, like it was real smooth the whole entire time. Like the whole entire time, I wasn't mad at nothing he did. Even when he woke up on payday, you know what he said? He said, "Babe, what you got planned today?" "Oh, nothing. Ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just work later." "Oh, okay, well, you should go get your nails and stuff done today. Just call me from the place. Let me know how much it costs." I said, "Oh shit! I'm like this
Try again.
So that was, what if he would have told you he liked you natural?
He got wings.
With no nails, no hair, none of that.
We got
No
make
makeup.
it real for you, baby. But yeah, he can like me naturally. Cause he was mad at me when I told him I got my surgery done. Cause I was talking to him before that. He was mad at me about getting surgery done. Cause he was telling me how he liked me natural, So he is kind of a natural guy, whatever. But I just had to explain to him that this is for me. It ain't for you or the next man, for real.
And see, that's my problem with this whole natural conversation is that
So
it
what do
really
you
ain't
want
no
from?
baseline.
So
It
if
ain't
it
no
comes
baseline on natural.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's natural? Because then you got your natural bitches that still wear lashes and still go get their eyebrows off.
Like,
You
it
know
ain't
what I'm
natural
saying?
for you to have your
And
nails
they
painted.
still wax their pussy and get things and shave their legs and underarms. If you want a natural bitch, then you want her to be wolfy all day long. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mustard arms.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Men want to pick and
Sweaty
choose what
pussy.
part of naturality
Oops,
they
my
want
bad,
to.
you too.
Men want to pick and choose which part of natural they feel is acceptable. But it's like, come
I
on now.
completely agree. Like, I completely agree. They
Come
want
on
the
now.
micros, but they don't want the wigs.
You know,
Like, come on, bro. That's not. Come on.
Come on
I
now.
get it. It's an African hairstyle, but if
It's an
it ain't no
extension.
individuals,
Extension is an
if it ain't
extension.
plaques, what they used to call them, you got some plaques in your head now. If it ain't no goddamn Miss
My
Ceiling
daddy
looking
used to kill me
motherfuckers,
with the plaids. My daddy used to pick me up from my mama's house. It'd be his time with me for the summer or whatever. Boy, he used to have some plaits in my head, child. He really used to think that shit was cute. He used to take me to go get pictures taken looking like that. Like, he was dead serious, too. You should
I
see my
love the
natural
effort.
pictures. I'd be like, Lord.
I love the
Braids
effort. I love
sticking
to
up
see
this
my
way,
wife
braids
goddamn
over
put the
there.
makeup on. I love to see my wife put the goddamn the
Don't it
eyelashes
look
on,
good
get
though
her
for y'all
nails
when it's
done,
like
get them
you see a
toes
bitch?
done.
My bad. When you see a girl
Go
every
ahead.
day, you see a girl every day, and then when you see your girl and she looking her best. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is her
And the
at her
best part
best.
about it is, it's like she put that shit together.
Yeah,
It's
she
like,
put
oh,
that ish on.
so you an artist now.
Yeah, it's almost like you going out with a new guy for a second. Like, wait a
Like
minute,
shit, man. Come
have
on.
I
I
met
appreciate
you? You
I
know,
appreciate the effort. I'm not one of them. I
like,
appreciate the effort. Shit, and I pay for it. I damn sure pay for them feet to get
Oh,
done.
really good.
And them goddamn hands,
Oh,
I
them
damn
toes
sure
is
pay
a
for the
must.
nails. Know what I mean? I
That's like
love
you
me some good white nail
feet all
polish.
in the bed and goddamn, you about
I
to
want to
start a
do the
fire.
makeup thing, but I don't know. That's
I don't do it every day, Jenny. I only do it occasion. You know, like special occasion. I
think
really
when
wish
I
I
need
could
it.
be that girl that got up every day and did her
No,
makeup.
that's
I
sleep
want to be
time.
that girl.
That's you got a primer, foundation,
Yeah.
contour,
All right, hold on. Before
highlight.
y'all get into the nail talk,
I could
Need a
sleep
husband
for
too.
that
Shit.
time.
Somebody need to be paying these bills while I'm not at work putting on all this damn makeup.
I just gotta say something real quick. As you can see, man, there's only 3 people on this panel, and that just goes to show how I've been saying all along: niggas ain't shit.
Oh God. That's what the
You know,
announcement.
you try to motherfucking build some shit, and this is what motherfucking happens. Your ace boon coon, he don't motherfucking show. Your own brother, he act like a hoe. At this point, somebody gotta go. Cause I can't take it no more.
You're welcome. Why somebody
My
got
little sis Carmen is the only one who excused everybody else. And you did.
He don't mean it, y'all.
Poor
I mean that
YouTube
shit.
sensory.
You're welcome, Mr. What kind of
You
chicken?
two don't censor shit. Yeah. It's still white folks saying nigga on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But since I got another parent here, let's go ahead and get into at least this topic.
So you got another what here?
Another parent.
Um,
I have a mom here. A mummy. Mama. Susie, how you feel about gentle parenting?
It don't work in my household.
You said it worked?
It don't work in my household.
you said what? What did you say, father?
I said, how does she feel?
I'll say it works with half of my kids. It works
No,
with half of my
wait,
household.
Time
and
out.
not
What
the
was
other
the
half.
question?
How does she
How
feel
do I
about
feel about
gentle?
gentle parenting?
Gentle parenting.
Yeah.
One of my youngest kid, he's a little bit more calmer. So with him, it don't really take him much. If he just know the fact of him knowing he doing something wrong, it already hurts his feelings enough. You know what I'm saying? So all I really gotta do is tell him he's doing something wrong, or just tell him what's the name. But that older one, and then sometimes too that younger one, depends on what type of mood he in. He jumping on that bed. I told him 10 times not to jump on that bed. Sometimes you gotta be like, if y'all don't get your something up bed, I'm a da. Then all of a sudden nobody jumping on the bed. But you done told them folks 10 times, you done asked them 10 times nicely, can y'all stop jumping on that bed? Hey, calm down for somebody. Y'all better stop jumping on that bed. And nobody hear you. Nobody hear you. All right, we gonna stop, you know. But as soon as you get the cussing and you get the fussing, now it's silencio instantly. So I think that's I think it's something in our DNA from slavery. I'm gonna blame it on slavery. Okay.
That's what you gonna do?
And the oppressor did it to us because we only listen to people yelling at us. So it's just something that's just been passed down, you know, and now our kids have it. And now, because I would love to not yell at my kids and not to have to beat them like Master used to beat us. But, you know, sometimes that's the only way to get some act right. And I can only do what I know, and that's all I know. So, yeah. But, you know,
listen, parents,
I don't beat my kids.
quit running your house as if it's a fucking democracy. It is not. Your household is a dictatorship.
Well,
do what I say, do or fucking else.
But now they have this thing called gentle parenting.
Oh, I believe in gentle parenting.
Do you?
You're living, aren't you?
Surviving is not thriving.
But you are thriving. You survived it. I was very gentle. I was very gentle. I give you passes from time to time. See, you survived that night coming in my house drunk, throwing up on my damn carpet in my bathroom, talking about your cycle was on. Your damn cycle wasn't on. You were drunk.
Well, at that point, I was way too old for gentle parenting. Gentle parenting is like when they're growing up, you don't whoop them.
Oh, hell no. The Bible says, spare the rod, spoil the child. So I believe in whipping that ass. I don't believe in abuse, but I believe in whipping that ass and letting that ass know. Reach out and touch somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Make this world a better place.
See,
Jenny?
slavery.
I definitely
Jen?
believe in gentle parenting.
That's because Jenny ain't got no kids around to get on her
That
goddamn
I'm trying to
nerves.
tell you.
That's not why. My
So
brother.
let her get a little kid getting on her last nerve, okay?
And all I-
last one.
Most of the parents I see pushing that shit only got one child.
That's not
One.
true. But I think.
And
don't
I
know.
think the people
I'm in
pushing that
this
shit, I
class
think
right-
when they
I'm
behind the
taking
scenes, they yelling and screaming, just like
I'm
the rest
taking
of us.
this class right now. It's called Generalist Practice with Children and Adolescents, right? And then it talks about like attachment theory, bonding with your parent, and what kind of relationship that you have as a child affects who you become as an adult. And I think that is true. Some kids are like traumatized from their childhood, so they grow
Think
up
so?
and they most definitely.
I think that shit. I think it all depends on everything. Like if you abuse, like if somebody beating the shit out you,
your environment,
if your parents beating the
social
shit out of you,
factors,
then
yes,
then
all
yes,
those.
then yes, I can see that
Right.
having some traumatic effects. But if you actually was out here doing something and you got a justifiable whooping for it,
Okay, I'm not saying why can't it be a balance? You can implement both.
it
as
can
a
always be a
parent.
balance.
Some
It
days
can always
you
be a
whoop
balance.
them,
It's
the
always a time to whoop
what
and a
they
time not to whoop.
do. I
Yeah,
think
you don't whoop every
another
time.
thing too. Some people are not patient. Some parents aren't
I
patient.
agree.
And you have to be patient when dealing with kids. You have to have that.
You definitely have to be patient, Jenny. But when you have a child that you have raised and you know this child know better, you know what I'm saying? Like you know they know better. Like you know they know better. You
I
know.
understand. I hear you, but you can't. I don't know. I think
Well, you know they know better, and they blatantly disrespecting you because you know they know better. Like, okay, let's say you got a child. Let's pretend in a hypothetical world you got a 2-year-old, terrible twos, right? You go to your friend's house who just got a new house, having a housewarming. They got a brand new white sofa. And your child get in this house and start climbing all over the sofa, jumping up and down, just having a good old time on this
With
brand new
their
sofa.
shoes on.
With shoes on and everything. And you know at your house,
I don't even
your house, you don't even
I
let
don't
your
think
child
I
jump
would
on
take
sofa.
my child to that. I don't think I would take them to nobody's like housewarming and things like that. No. I don't think it's their place because we're gonna be drinking, we're gonna be cussing, maybe we're gonna be doing things they not need to be
appropriate for
there.
kids. That's not like it's a nightclub. It's just a friend's house.
Yeah,
There's always a room full of kids somewhere.
Yeah, like it's just a friend's house.
Don't try to back out of it.
Yeah, she's trying to.
Don't try to back out of it.
and with grandma, they can stay with grandma. They ain't gotta.
Nah, because grandma gotta have a life too.
That is her life. She
Look,
wants
grandma.
No, the hell it ain't.
Let's say it's a family members. Let's say it's a family members housewarming or a bridal shower, baby shower, whatever you want to call it. It's a family event. Your mom's coming too.
I'm not opposed to spanking. I didn't say that. But I'm not gonna spank for everything.
No,
I'm not gonna be yelling at them for everything. I think that's where some of the gentle parenting coming from. Like my mom, ex-husband, like with my brother, any little thing my brother did, he got a whooping. Any little thing he got.
That was me.
He got
that
to
was
a
me.
point where
that's how you grew up.
That was me. Yeah, that's how I grew up. And it wasn't even my biological dad.
he got to
And it wasn't even my
That's weird.
biological dad.
But what
weird.
did
I ain't got
happen?
that. I wouldn't
What
even let
happened
my-
was, Susie, he got to a point. Whenever his dad would be like, "Come here," he already come. He's like, "Okay, I'm about to get a whooping," and he's just sitting there. And it don't hurt. It don't affect him. It don't
No,
phase
that's
him
too
no
much.
more.
That's
You
too
don't
much. That's
want your
overdoing
kids
it.
to be like
Yeah,
that.
when he
No.
That should
My
be
kids are
funny.
not
as-
afraid of me,
They get
but
they get
know
mad when
to
you don't
find me
cry.
and when not. They
Yeah,
know
you
like
be
if
like,
I'm at
"This
my
don't
room
hurt,"
relaxing.
and then my brother be like, "No," and I'm thinking like, "No, it don't hurt because you do it so much.
So
He's
much.
immune to it." That's why I'm saying you need a balance between the two. If you do something like real severe, real extra, yes, but I'm not gonna.
What
beat
about
you on
climbing a tree?
Tuesday? You said what?
What about a boy climbing a tree? Does that deserve a whooping?
No, he's a boy.
Boys
So you would say that's overboard?
Yeah. If he's just
Okay.
climbing a tree, what you want him to do?
What about a boy walking in the street? After you told them don't walk in the street.
Do you
Yeah.
say please?
Yeah,
don't
that's for
walk in that street
safety.
again?
That's for your own safety. So yeah, you might need a whooping for that.
Or do you say if you get your ass in that goddamn street again, I'm gonna kill you myself?
Yeah. I don't know.
Motherfuckers start biting that lip
And then
and they can take it serious.
I'm a talker. So if you make me whoop you, or if I have to whoop you afterwards, I'm gonna explain
But it's
why
not
I
always
did
whooping,
what I
because
did.
I don't whip I barely whip my kids, but it ain't gentle parenting because they ass getting cussed the fuck out. They
But
just know when
some
I get
people
the
might
cussing.
consider that gentle parenting, Susie. Because
That's not gentle. Gentle is when you be speaking nice to them, when you be like,
but you don't
baby.
whoop them every. That's why I say it's a balance between the two.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
beat you
'Cause
Monday
these kids,
to
I
Sunday.
don't do the whipping thing, but I take their video game, I take their phone,
I'm all
and I
good
cuss their
with
ass out.
punishment and discipline. I'm fine with all that. But if you do this Monday, you do this Tuesday, I'm not beating you every day of the week.
Not
I'm
just
not.
ass every day.
I'm
I ain't gonna lie.
All I'm doing every day
You
is
know, it's like an exercise. You know,
That was almost my life right there.
what you gonna do
Almost
today?
every day. Almost every day. It got to a point where I knew when I got to the house if I was gonna get a whooping or not. Like if the car was if it was bad then, I was good. But if it was pulled straight in, oh yeah, I'm finna get a whooping.
Back in. She had to hurry.
Yeah, if they bad that thing in, they in a good mood. Well, he was in a good mood. But if he pulled that thing straight in, oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for me today.
This was your stepfather?
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel about, how long has your stepfather been in your life?
I mean, pretty much all my life.
What's all your life? From the time you was 2?
From
3?
the time I was like 2 up until they got a divorce, I was with like 19, 18.
So they divorced at 19, 18. Do you have that same father-son relationship with him to this day?
Nope.
When did it end?
Probably 6 months after they divorced.
Wow. Okay.
Well, you know, I was still rocking with him, even though I had plenty of reason not to. I had plenty of reason not to rock with him. But I was still rocking with him because I saw the bigger picture. And I appreciated him for the bigger picture.
Right.
Because he didn't have to do what he did all those years.
Right. That's
so,
what I'm like. Maybe he was seeing the bigger picture in terms of why he was feeling like he had the right to discipline you in that type of way. That's why I asked if he was still in your life.
I mean, in my opinion, he did. I mean, in my opinion, he did have a right to discipline me. You know what I mean?
What do you believe gave him that right?
I mean, he turned my mama from a baby mama to a wife, and he got her life right. He helped her get her life right. So, and I was like, again, I was 2. My brother was 6.
So that gave
and in my opinion, I feel like if a woman is gonna deal with a man and she already got kids, don't take this man on and expect him to die for your kids if you're not gonna let him discipline those same kids. That's my opinion. Because I knew he was willing to die for me because I seen him go to bat for me plenty of times. So if he's willing to do all that for me, why shouldn't he have the right to whip?
So
you know what I'm saying?
When was the last time you got a whooping from him? Like at what age did he stop whooping you?
The whooping stopped probably like probably in middle school. Once that football training started coming in, that's when the punches started coming in and shit.
Okay. Oh, then you start getting the punch in the chest.
Yeah.
Lord, it just graduated.
Yeah. The shit was crazy. Okay. But yeah, I got a lot of whoopings. But like I said,
did you have a relationship with your actual father, the biological, your bio dad?
Hey, yeah.
And he was around?
Hell no.
Okay.
But that was my favorite parent.
So you
You know what I'm
went to his
saying?
house
Like,
on
oh
occasion? Type of
no,
thing?
no, it wasn't nothing like that. My daddy,
So
my
how
daddy,
was he
my
your
daddy.
favorite and you never even went over there?
Because my daddy was a guy. My daddy was like a living Scarface.
Oh
Like,
God.
and I idolized that gangster shit. And I'm just being honest.
Say hello
Like,
to my
you
little
know, when,
friend.
yeah, like when just being honest. Like, he
Right.
was
So
just that
you
gangster
looking at your
motherfucker.
dad like a superhero, like, oh,
Yeah, he was just that. Yeah, couldn't nobody take him. He was swole as fuck, big nigga. Always in jail. That which was the cool thing back then, which is dumb as
right.
fuck. But you
My
know that
daddy
was the
always
cool
in
shit.
jail. What your daddy doing?
Yeah, you
He
talking
at
about
work.
my daddy? Hey, I was Trey. I was Trey. I was Trey. Get your brother, punk. I get my daddy. At least I got one. Like shit, he couldn't tell me shit. My dad was about that shit,
Okay.
but you know, and I knew my mama favorite was my brother. You know, you just see the optics.
So
You just see
daddy
how shit
was
play
that
out.
your stepdad's child? Your brother?
Nah, that was me and my brother got the same mom and dad.
Okay.
But yeah, you know,
Okay.
how parents got favorites. I don't care what they say.
They
But
don't.
yeah, they do. But my my stepdad, yeah, he didn't play that shit. He was very
Are you an
militant.
only child, Jenny?
Hmm?
Are you an only child?
I wish.
Okay. She
I
said
wish.
yes.
I'm the
But
oldest,
trust me, your mama got a favorite.
and that would be me if she
That's
did.
what I was about to say. Typically, the mama's favorite is the oldest or the baby.
That is not
It's never
true.
gonna be the middle
The
child
middle
unless she
one.
got
Mhm.
If that's
unless she got like two girls and
Personally,
one boy
I
like
don't
my wife.
know. I think I
I already know
agree.
my wife's favorite.
I don't think parents have favorite.
Shit,
Like
they
me,
do.
all the
I got a
parents
favorite.
have mentioned.
They all have favorites. Half of them
I
won't
have a
admit it,
favorite.
but
I
they
don't
do.
think it's true. What I've heard from parents is we love them equally. We just love them differently.
I do
Differently.
love them all
Because
equally, but
of
shit, I got a
the
favorite.
relationship that she has with me is different than the one she has with my brothers and then my little sisters.
It's like
I don't
Skittles.
love, but we all say
Yeah, you like all the
I
colors,
say
but your
that
favorite
I
is
don't know. When
red.
I'm joking, I
Yeah.
think she loved the
See,
brother
I didn't have to
after
explain.
me more, like the one that station in Texas. I'm always
Mhm.
saying that she loves him more, but he say he loves me more. Then my other brother said she loved my little sister more. Then some say she loves me more, and then we all as siblings, we all say she loved different child, and then she's looking at like y'all do saying. Y'all realize you're saying I love all of y'all, right? I was like, but which one is like your favorite? I'm like, if you're dying right now, they say grab one kid. Who you grabbing? She's like, I'm dying because I can't pick one. I'm like,
I'm done.
isn't it? She's like, no, it's not you or you or who. I
Everybody got a favorite.
don't think that's true.
But as far as gentle parenting, I don't agree with that shit. I want to
It's
raise
a
the bar,
balance.
but
Do
I'm not
you
raising my
think?
kid.
Do you
I'm not
think the
raising my kid.
discipline that your stepdad instilled in you could have been instilled another way besides physically?
Nope. That would have
Yeah.
registered. That would have registered.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have
Okay.
registered.
That
Do you raise
talking
your
and
kids the same way
hey,
that your
tell me
stepdad?
how you feel. All that shit. That shit didn't fucking work. Cause what I really felt was I wanted him to leave. And you know how many times I told him that? We told him that twice in
Okay.
our life.
And then
And
which
you
is
know how
what
many times he left? 0. So it
which
don't do
is what
shit.
my
So ain't no
class
point in telling
talked
people how you
about.
feel.
Which is what my class talked about yesterday. Now imagine that child grow up and they're avoidant. When they get in a relationship, they having conflict. They don't want to talk about it.
Mm-mm. I
Mm-hmm.
like to talk about my problems. Cause that's what I was forced to do. I was forced to talk about all the issues that I had going on. Why you do it? What made you do it? Cause he was a cop, so he was a retired cop. So when I got in trouble, it was like an
Dude, you was
interrogation.
12, baby.
It was like an interrogation, bro. Like that nigga want to play no game. You know how
You never
it
told
feel to
us your
be
daddy was
8-year-old
12.
getting interrogated by a grown man.
Well, shouldn't been doing what you was doing.
It is what it is. Like shit, I
I'm
know I was wrong in a lot of the
gentle.
instances, but shit, I know a lot of the instances he
I'm a
he
talker.
overstepped his boundaries.
I'm a
So
talker.
But you
so
know,
your mom didn't
my
discipline
mama
you?
is the ideal wife.
Meaning,
Meaning, right.
She ain't gonna say shit She gonna let the man do what she see fit, unless she see like somebody really fucked up. Like if it's somebody risking it, like if he trying to got a knife to my neck or something, she gonna intervene. But if it's just like a whooping or punch in the chest, like my mama from the country too, she come from a traditional household.
Yes.
Yeah, she come from a traditional household.
My son.
Boys get punched in the chest.
No.
When them nuts start dropping.
No.
And them niggas start smelling themselves.
No.
Yeah. Hey.
No. We were
Yep.
not doing that.
Punching them all in the chest, 2-piece.
That's not something I would allow.
You will?
No.
Okay. No, nobody's punching
Man,
my
we done been through all that.
Ain't no man I'm dating finna be punching my son in no chest.
What about their
But
dad?
you gotta think, this wasn't dating. This was
not
what?
even they
To,
dad.
and to the punches in
What
the
if
chest.
their dad?
This was like
Not
12,
even their
13 years
dad.
of marriage.
If they come home and tell me that they dad just caught back, punched them in the chest like a nigga, like a dude in the street, I am gonna raise hell. Like,
Bro, they ain't never liked a nigga in the street.
I'm not. I'm not.
And like you reaching.
Because why is
y'all
he
reaching?
my son in his chest? Like,
Because he think he a man.
Okay. No, he's just being a child.
No.
Like we all smell
No.
at a certain
Exactly.
Okay, somebody might think the fact that we don't agree with you punching our kids in the chest is gentle parenting.
That is gentle parenting.
No,
because hard parenting will be punching them in the fucking eye.
No.
That's hard parenting.
See?
A hard parenting will be elbowing them across the face. That's hard parents putting them out with nothing to eat, nowhere to sleep. You can get it way worse. Punch in the chest ain't nothing. Come on now, I done been through that and I'm fine. I feel like all my traumatic shit, all my trauma and all that childhood shit come from my real dad. He ain't got shit to do with my stepdad. That man did a great job. Punches in the chest, throwing me in the air, catching me on the way down with the belt, all that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
But you still got daddy issues from your real dad.
Of course.
Yeah, more. No, it's more so of the abandonment and rejection issues. Like I used to be one of them niggas that, oh, you don't want to talk to me, funk ass bitch. Yeah, I used to be one of them niggas. But I grew.
So you still felt abandoned even though you had another father figure in the household?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Cause it ain't. I know you ain't my real one. I don't even want you here.
But how could you feel abandoned while all the while feeling like he's this Superman-esque character?
Because he's not there how I want him to be. He's only there how he sees fit.
Okay.
That's the big difference. He only popping up every blue moon, call every blue moon, but when he calls, it's like Jay-Z calling your phone. I'm lit.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn how long it's been. I don't give a damn how many promises you broke. I'm lit.
Right.
Where you been at? You know what I mean? But I always been like that.
But you knew,
up until I got a girl,
head that he couldn't be around because he in the streets or he in jail right now, so he can't be. If he was free, he would be type of shit.
Say that question again.
Did you ever put it to yourself like, oh well, he's in jail right now, or he probably hot right now, that's why he's not around, or whatever. And if he
I did, but then
he might be.
Yeah, I did, but then that only lasted for like 3-4 years. Once I had my daughter, all that shit went out the window. Cause now I'm looking at you as a man, like why you keep doing this shit?
Yeah.
Cause by then I done went through shit. Huh?
Has he met your kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Well, that's good.
Unfortunately. I'm going through a dilemma now because he's locked up now. He locked up now, and I want to take my kids down there to see family in Mississippi. No, not him.
Oh, okay.
I want to take my kids down. Man, he gotta let me finish, Jenny.
I'm sorry.
You gotta let me finish.
The social worker kicked in, and yeah, I'm sorry.
Nah, he locked us down, but I want to take my kids down there to see family. But I know they're gonna be asking about him. But I don't want to have to explain all this shit.
So
and I don't lie to my kids.
See his granddad. Who is granddad to them?
My mama's husband.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a nigga who there all the time.
Okay, so he still be stepdad. He still be granddad, even though he's not married to your mom right now. He still play his role as grandpappy.
Hold on, who my mama boy? My mama husband? Oh, you talking
Yeah.
about my dad? My mama husband. They are married. My mama remarried.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah,
she
after
got
she
a
got a,
divorce.
she did. She remarried. What you mean? My mama's a high value woman. I told you she's an ideal wife. You don't leave
Oh
something like my
goodness.
mama out on the market for long. Like,
That's
Oh
right.
goodness.
You tell
you
them.
know,
But
Serious.
she's married to a different man now.
To a different man
yeah,
now.
yeah.
And
Okay, so the new man that she's married to now is the grandpappy.
hmm
so what
Okay.
And I
about
accept it. He cool as hell. I'm like, man, why you ain't meet this nigga first?
oh hush it you. So what about the one that was in your life since you were 2
I don't talk to him no more
at all?
because I told you 6 months after they got their divorce, this nigga wrote me telling myself, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with you and your brother now that we got a divorce. But nigga, you raised me up on pride and family structure and being family oriented. I always said if something happened to me and your mama, just know I'm always with me. You're like, y'all always be my boys. Well, something
Exactly.
happened. And now your true color showing. And you gonna write me this shit? Oh, now it's fucking for real.
I think he was just that came from a place I heard, but
Well, oh well. Should have dealt with it with a therapist, not me.
Mm.
I be trying to tell people.
Cause you only
That's
had
crazy.
it was like he only had that one look. Oh, that's all he had for me was this. Just fuck up one time. Just say
People
some shit
think
online.
going to therapy is the worst thing ever, and it's really not.
Nah,
Therapists
it
do
ain't.
therapy themselves.
I don't know because sometimes like everybody keeps trying to make therapy out to be this great unspoken secret that everybody knew but never knew. But it's like people that I see having problems that go to therapy, I don't necessarily see them problems being solved. Like,
No, sometimes it's not about like my mentor mentioned during our supervision the other day. She was like, therapy doesn't, it's not like something you can cure, it's not something you can get rid of because you are who you are, but I can equip you with coping skills to help you deal with some of those things. You know what I mean? It's not a go to therapy, hey, I'm here, make me better, make me whole. No, you
But
already
you should still graduate from
are.
those problems you have in their life. Like,
Yes, that's
a
the
little bit,
jobs.
you know what I'm
Yes, you
saying?
supposed to.
otherwise, you got a bullshit therapist and you done wasted
Therapist.
your fucking
And then,
money.
yeah, like my therapist, like when you come, she's doing like the intake. She'll let you know at some point this is gonna end. I want you to fire me. And if 3 6 months I'm not helping you, I need to refer you someone because obviously I'm not doing my job to help you be better and get to a better place. Yeah, unless some therapists they're keeping the person just for the money, then you're doing them a disservice if you're keeping someone for more than it depends on what the person comes from.
But sometimes they be saying you're supposed to go to therapy for like your whole entire life. Like
No, you're not.
you
Hell
should
no.
be going to therapy all your
No,
life.
Hell no.
no,
Hell no.
negative because you
Y'all
have
want to
a
hear a hot take? I don't think men should go to therapy.
Y'all need to be the first MFers lined up before the MFers come in to clock in for their sessions on the couch,
I
okay?
honestly think, unless it's couples, like some couple shit, and y'all just going like for mediation purposes, I don't think men
I'm
should
gonna
go
do
to therapy.
couples therapy, but I keep hearing bad things about it. Everybody that I know that went to marriage counseling and couples therapy got divorced.
Uh, Premarital counseling was amazing.
Yeah, I keep hearing that, but
it,
the same people that saying premarital counseling was amazing got married by that same person that gave them premarital counseling, and then wind up getting a divorce. Like,
it's not.
so
I'm
it's
not
not an end
divorced.
all be all. You know what
I'm
I'm
not
saying? It's a
divorced. Hey,
it's a
I'm not
thing to
divorced.
do.
I'm not
Okay, one
divorced.
person, 1 out of 10.
I
Okay,
think therapy
That's all you need, and all you got
can
to do is get it right once.
what it can do too is that it exposes some things that you
Because
probably
then it depends on the therapist you
ignoring
get.
for a
And then
while.
It don't
depends
just depend on
on
the therapist. It depends on the individuals too.
Yeah.
Are y'all
yeah,
gonna
it
keep it
depends on
all
the
the way real?
individual, and it
Yeah.
depends on the therapist. Because one therapist gonna lean towards one end, one
That's not
therapist gonna
true.
lean
That's
towards the
not.
other.
No, the
Therapist,
hell they
you're not
don't.
supposed to
No,
be.
the hell they
You're
don't.
supposed to be unbiased, like my mentor now, the person that I'm doing my internship at. If she see one person in the family, she won't see no other person in the family because she's already getting information from one person. When another person come and provide their perspective, that's gonna make her want to be biased.
To provide her, exactly.
So she doesn't do that. If she see D-Lo, she won't see us. She'll send you to someone else. She'll refer me to someone else, unless
Okay.
we're coming to her as a family. But that's just
Okay.
her practice. I can't speak for another therapist or clinician, but I know I won't do that.
Because it's like if I'm paying somebody to come mediate to like be a therapist for me and my couple's dumb or whatever, or my friendships or whatever it is that I need to got going on, it's kind of like I would kind of want them to like, you know,
Be
be
real.
like, yeah, like just be like, yeah, someone said, well, you should be taking out the trash a little bit more often. Why aren't you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
But the way mine does it, she rarely give you her opinion because she don't want to give you her opinion so it doesn't influence how you
your
feel and what
decision.
you think.
Right. That makes
And
sense. That
yeah,
makes sense.
as a therapist, you're supposed to keep your personal feelings, emotion, religion, point of view out of it. This has nothing to do with you. Even if I don't like cheater, if you dating a cheater, I can't be like, well, Susie, you need to leave him as your therapist. It's not my place. It's your decision. Then you gonna go tell your friend, well, my therapist said I should leave him. And now the therapist is being unethical. But everybody,
Sure the fuck is, because they running their mouth.
especially men.
Yeah. My man need a therapist.
You just gotta find the right one. That's all it is. But like I said, I
And
don't think
me
men
and the
need
right
therapists.
one
I
can
think
do
men.
therapy
I
together.
think men need other men.
And me and the
I
right
think
one
men
can do
can.
therapy together.
I think a lot of men. I think a lot of men have daddy issues that they're not willing to admit. That's why I was
I know that's why.
it was good that you was willing to admit it, and you know what I'm saying, you okay in your truth like that, because a lot of men are not okay in their truth about having daddy issues at an adult age. It's like they're afraid to admit that they have feelings about it, because you know men can't have feelings, you know, like, so it's like a lot of I do think a lot of men should have more mentors to like teach them as they coming up. There should be like mentor programs for young boys coming up, especially ones that don't necessarily have a positive role model, or they have a role model but the role model ain't necessarily the person that they choose.
I agree. I definitely agree. I want to get into coaching and all that.
Yeah, you
I'll
should
make time
definitely
to
get
do it.
back, being that you are a person that, you know what I'm saying, you wore those shoes.
Oh,
You
I
should
am. I'm
definitely,
about
you know,
to
they got
start
those
teaching
big
people how
brother
to. I'm about to start
programs
teaching
and
young
stuff.
men how to groom dogs.
Yeah.
Get them a trade they
Cause
can
it's
always
like
fall
I've
back
been wanting
on.
to sign my son up to be like part of a big brother program or whatever, but it's just the way the world's set up. I be like, you can't even fucking leave your child with no random person
Yeah,
really like that. Like, you have a whole
that's why
Michael
you gotta
Jackson
always have a good
situation going
network.
on. Mm-hmm.
You
So,
always gotta have a good network. That's the best way to solve for shit like that.
mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to build my network up. Jenny, you doing homework?
But I'm here. Yeah, I'm so ready to be done. And
What
it
was
just
that
happened
called?
to be social work month. Today's the first day.
Yeah, and it's Women's Month.
Why you had to say it like that?
It's Women's Month.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
March,
wow! Wait till I tell my boyfriend. I wonder what I can get for that.
it's March 8th is the official
I got a
day.
man now. I don't know how to act.
She's gonna
Girl,
man
March
up
6th is
that.
the official day.
Remember, Susie, March 8th is the official Women's Day. But it
March
is
6th is the
fine.
official D'Angelo Day.
Oh, please.
Oh, whatever.
Oh,
You just
please,
want to
man.
take something from us.
We're not celebrating
Next week,
that.
I
We
will be on
celebrate
here
a woman's
drunk
day.
as hell.
How
If you got ovaries, say hey.
I'm trying to think.
About
I can't get
34,
this right.
35.
Come on.
Hey, how y'all feel about never mind. I'll say that topic for another time.
Why? We're not worthy because it's not a lot of people.
Yeah, that's what he said. Basically, girl, you heard that too, right? That's what I heard.
How y'all
Ooh.
feel about D Wade and Gabrielle
Wrong.
Union?
I don't
Wrong
like it.
crowd.
Huh?
I don't know nothing about him, honestly.
I don't like
know nothing
it.
about him. All I know is when she was going viral the other day because she had said that when she was dating this guy who was broke and wasn't really making a lot of money, she was like, it's okay to cheat if you're if you make more money than your partner does, it's okay to cheat. And it's like, okay. That's a weird logic to have about stuff.
Yeah, that's the same logic women bash men and call men misogynistic for.
Right, and that's like how you gonna come out your mouth, even if that's what you thought. Like what the
But what she try to cover it up for with is he cheated first. That don't justify shit in my eyes.
No, it don't. If that was
Especially when you're in a marriage.
Not,
Like that tit for
I'm
tat
staying
shit
with
is
him, but I'm gonna
childish.
cheat back. Like, no. So now y'all all gonna have AIDS. Let me stop saying that like it's a bad thing. I'm
Not that
AIDS, but
they got a cure for the HIV now.
You think they'll have one?
Huh?
You think they'll have one?
Yeah, I do. Once man, look at this bald head bastard. Yeah, I do. Once Dr. Sabi died, they stole his shit. Once Dr. Sabi died, they stole his shit.
So you think they already have one? They're just not putting it out there.
Well, they just announced that they cured another man of HIV probably about a week ago.
Have y'all met Magic Johnson? Have y'all?
Nah, I ain't met Magic Johnson.
Have y'all seen him on TV? That man don't look like he suffering from an illness at all. He look healthier than me. And
I just told you they just said they announced they cured that shit.
Yeah, he look healthier than all of us. Okay. And he twice our age, and he's supposed to have a debilitating disease. So,
well, he never had AIDS. He only had HIV. Right.
That's still a little bit further than what all of us had, and he's still looking healthier than all of us. He got closer to the AIDS point.
But listen, Dick Gregory believed he never had it.
They from the class we just had, we had to take this human environment and dig some experiment thing. It does, like, because I think it's like the virus, if it's being treated or being taken care of, it doesn't turn to AIDS. If it doesn't turn to AIDS, then it doesn't kill you, though.
But I also heard that AIDS don't come from HIV. I also heard that the medicines that they put in people that they've been trying to show all over these years, over the time, that was giving them AIDS.
What was
I can believe it because at one point in time, AIDS didn't exist, and then all of a sudden it existed. Because remember, in the 60s and the 50s, they was having sex and they was doing peace parties and everything was groovy, and nobody had STDs. And then all of a sudden, during the crack epidemic, everybody got STDs. It's an AIDS epidemic, all types of stuff going on. I don't know what the fuck happened. So all of this stuff was created.
I mean, it's also been put out there that they paid like $10 million to create that disease.
Well, that's informative, really.
Coming down from an army document.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, I believe COVID was some type of creation too, because where did it come from? I don't know.
COVID been around though.
A lab.
Yeah, but I mean, they had COVID-1, but how did we get all the way to COVID-19?
You know what I'm saying?
What happened to 1 through 18?
Hey, stop smoking weed, bro. Stop smoking weed, bro. That's some high ass shit to say. We had COVID-1.
Sorry, say we already had COVID-1. But we get to 19.
How the fuck we get
I'm trying to figure out when we had COVID-1. I ain't heard about that in American
Because
Nah,
status. I
that
remember the
shit, that,
Spanish
that shit
flu
just
and the
make that shit
bubonic
just make
plague.
sense when you think about the common cold, bro.
on the
Because
back of the
honestly, when I
Lysol
had
can,
COVID,
it
it wasn't no
said
different
COVID.
from having a cold or the flu, bro. So
That
I
was
don't.
you, nigga. My shit was hell, nigga. I couldn't even. I knew I had it because I went there the same day I found out I had just went and bought some weed. I opened that shit up and I said, bro, I know this nigga ain't sold me no air.
Had
This
air
my
pack,
cartel
you
plug.
smell it.
That's been my cartel plug. So I know this nigga ain't sell me no air. What the fuck? I said, I know I ain't got that pack, bro. I go get the bleach. I put the bleach in my nose.
Bleach. That's what I did too. I did that to the bleach and the Fabuloso. I couldn't smell
I
neither
said,
one.
nah, it's a wrap, bro.
I said, what
Got
kind
it.
of animal ass disease is this? You can't even
Bro,
fucking smell?
that's what I
I
was
got a
saying.
stuffy nose, but I
My
can't smell at all.
the
You took my
smell,
whole senses away.
I
How
can
you lose
still
a whole
smell.
sense?
I could definitely still smell. I can taste. I just had
I couldn't
diarrhea
taste
and I had a
either.
very bad headache. Like
I
that's
had
the
a
only
Nigga
bad
said
thing.
ass
he had
headache
diarrhea.
too.
That's a headache
I'm
I
talking
never
about
want in my
loose.
life.
It was loose, huh?
Yeah, that shit was loose as hell. That shit like open the
Nah,
bottom of a helicopter.
my energy was fucked up. Like I ain't had the energy I normally had, so I knew something was up. But it was like I still felt normal, except for the fact that I couldn't smell and I couldn't taste. I was one of them motherfuckers that could have walked around like undetectable because
That's how
it
I
didn't
was.
really affect me like that. That's how I knew
That's
it was
how I
COVID
was.
because I'm like, this weird, and I can't taste. Oh, I lost the whole sense. And they say when you can't use one sense, your other sense supposed to get stronger.
I heard
My
that.
ears were normal as a motherfucker. I don't want to hear that shit.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, dang, I ain't gonna be able to see better or nothing.
How's your day been, Carter? You just getting off work?
Nah, I was with my homie them. I actually got a job interview tomorrow.
Oh, good luck.
Button up, shouting,
Pretty much.
church shoes.
Church shoes. I don't even go to church.
Oh God, he
Put
said
some
he don't
church
even go to
shoes
church.
on. I don't go to church either, but I want to start. I said like once I get into my marriage state of mind and stuff like that, I want me and my husband to start
Oh,
going to
really?
church and stuff.
Huh?
Why
He
you
said
gotta
everything
get in that
out.
mindset then?
Oh, really?
You know, you got a
Because
boyfriend now and
they,
Bro, I
all.
thought y'all
they
ain't this
say.
the same panel that was just talking shit. Bro, y'all the only one who been big up in marriage, bro. All y'all be talking
No,
shit on
I said
marriage.
I want to be
Married.
All
married.
y'all be talking shit on 2-parent homes.
No, who
Me?
said that was wrong with
Yeah,
two-parent
I got the tape.
Find
Yeah,
the
you
tape,
got the
because
tape and send it
I
back.
never
Because I ain't
said
never
I had a
said
problem
being a
with
single
2 parent
mom was
homes.
it.
You said,
I
I
would not
said,
recommend it.
I tell you exactly what you said, Jenny.
That man
You
hurt by the
said,
parent home situation.
you said,
Mm-hmm.
I said that 2-parent homes statistically are better than single parent homes. You said, yeah, I heard that, but I think that that's a myth.
That's
That's
not
myth.
And
true.
then
That's not
and then
true.
Susie was like, yeah,
I don't
girl,
think
I
it's a
agree,
myth.
girl.
Okay, no.
I did
We gotta come.
not.
No, let's come back to that. I don't think it's a myth.
Pull
I
the video up.
please. I don't
We gonna
think
give
it's
him
a, it's
time. We
not
gonna give
a
him
myth,
time to
but
look
it's
that up,
right.
and you gonna run
Not
that. We gonna
every
play
one
clip
of us
next
come from
episode.
One at a
2-parent
time.
homes.
Oh man, it's just a bunch of rambling.
Not all of us. I think it's amazing if a child does come from a 2-parent home. It would be great if all of us could have that, but all of us don't. But at the same time, for those of us that didn't, if we turn out great or we tried to better ourselves, then we can't play that as a failure. Because my mom did a good job. That's what I said. My mom was a single mother. I'm educated. My brother is a Marine. My other brother, he works for Delta. He's going to pilot school soon. And my sister is 12. She's in 6th grade.
But wait a minute, Jenny. Let's just go back to the other topic that we had about the single mom shit. You know what I'm saying? She just sound like your mama did a great job raising her
She
son.
did. But we still lack a father. It would have been even better if we had an active father. That's what I'm saying. If I had that wasn't shit. So what could she do? She can't force him to be here. He wasn't here.
She can only do the best of what she got.
See, y'all took me saying that two-parent household.
I totally agree with the two-parent household because a father, from a father standpoint, he gonna handle them kids in a way that the mama can't. Like it's structure when the father around. That motherfucker.
Who y'all think running around here shooting up goddamn these clubs, shooting up the schools, shooting up
Them
your
fatherless
neighbors,
kids.
the fatherless kids? Who y'all think just ran up in that church the other day with the straps while they was literally having a service, and the pastor had to come down from the pulpit and address the little teenagers with guns in the church, acting like they finna rob the people?
I got
Come
a
on,
guess.
bro.
That would be the kids of the mother and the father who didn't have enough money to get the abortion they really wanted.
Oh my
So
Boy,
they
you
thought
ain't
they was
shit,
gonna
I
have
bro.
a
tell
baby
these young
anyway.
niggas quick, well, soon I pull up to the store, I buy your ass, but hey, little boy, move somewhere, move around.
Dang, Susie, you went a little hard, didn't you?
Yeah, she went all the way.
Dang, Susie.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm not even that strong enough
First of
for
all, you're not gonna
that.
speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Wait. What did she say?
They should have killed the child, basically.
She ain't fucking lying. Shit, they should have killed that
On my
motherfucking
life.
bastard.
Listen,
But he ain't doing shit
man,
but
I'm
stealing
putting that man
tires
out
off
there
your
for
fucking
our
car.
parents.
I can't leave my goddamn Charger
I ain't
nowhere
gonna
without
lie.
worrying about my windows getting busted by these goddamn hard-hitting motherfuckers.
I'm putting the message
Shit.
out there for all
Two
parents.
parents, you got to think about it, Jenny.
The
They
child
mama barely
line.
raising them. Their daddy didn't
Because
want
their
them.
mama
Their
gotta
mama
work
didn't
so
want
hard
them.
just to raise them.
Right. And then she halfway don't, and half of them really be coming from mamas. Y'all ever met the mamas where you like, yeah, you ain't want no kids. You know what I'm saying? The mamas that really be your home, they be the damn home girl. You know what I'm saying? Like they be too in the mix. Them type of mamas is like, yeah, you ain't even a real parent for real. The kids, you ever
I
been
used to
in
fuck
middle
with a fat who
school
mama was
and
like
then
that.
you had your friend, yeah, like you got certain
All
friends
I'm
that it be the
saying,
girls that's out all hours of the night, or they got their little kids 12, 13 running the streets all hours of the night. Like where your mama at? Why you just out here in the streets getting into bullshit? Because it ain't nothing to get into after a certain time but some legs and some bullshit. So what are you doing? And you shouldn't want them in no legs or no bullshit, because the bullshit gonna wind them up in jail. And the legs gonna wind you up being a grandma before they even got enough money or a job or education to take care of the kids. So you're gonna be taking care of the next generation of kids that you don't want because you didn't even want his ass. So like it's just a cycle. It's just a cycle. And sometimes I don't like the poverty system that we live in, but it's what it is.
And honestly, I think that's one reason why I
I'm putting it like this. It ain't the system no more. It's just the
I
people.
think it's one reason why I don't have kids yet.
But them people don't know no better.
I don't want to have
That's
kids
the problem. It ain't the
because-
system.
And I
But the
don't want
system set them up to not know no better. Like look at how the system set up. They set you up to where, all right, you a single mom, so because you a single mom, we're gonna give you food stamps, we're gonna give you Medicaid, we're gonna give you Section 8, we're gonna give you all of this. But guess what? If you get a man, we're gonna take it all away. And guess what? If you get a job or any type of opportunity in life, we're gonna take all this stuff away immediately. We ain't gonna give you no chance to build yourself up and none of that. So guess what? You gotta make a decision right now whether you just gonna live and survive off these benefits we're gonna give you because you're in a position that you're in and you need them. It's either this or be homeless underneath a bridge somewhere starving, or you can just get out there and try to make something shake with nothing. Like the way stuff is set up, even if you think about it, like in Georgia, I don't know if y'all familiar with Georgia, but like in Cobb County, you got Ackworth, you got Kennesaw.
I live in Georgia. What the hell you talking about?
All right, so you got Ackworth, you got Kennesaw, you got Vine and Smyrna area. But then guess what? You also got Marietta, you got Mableton, you got Austell. You know what I'm saying? Guess where all the liquor stores, cash checking spots, and all the chicken spots at? Okay, Marietta. I can't even find no good hot wings in Kennesaw right now. Mad as hell. I can't even get a good anything good to moisturize my hair out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to go buy KFC today because I can't even find a Popeyes out here. You know what I'm saying? I would have settled for a Church's, but I had to eat KFC because I'm in Kennesaw. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Well, you
The
think
way
if
the
you
world
think about it, Austell and Mableton, they so goddamn small, bro. For all the people that live there.
But it's a lot of
Austell
people
ain't
that
never
live
like
there and
that
think
goddamn
about
big. Really
right,
think about it.
think about the type of people that live there and the type of people that serve. And think about the services offered there and the opportunities. How many big opportunities is really available in Austell compared to the opportunities that's available in a Kennesaw?
Oh no, because when you go on Indeed, the job just take you straight to Atlanta.
Right. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
off right there off goddamn Lithia Springs, not Lithia, Thorn Road.
Like it ain't. And then think about Cobb County as a whole. Think about Atlanta, Fulton County versus Cobb County. All right, Cobb County is a better place to raise your kids at. Got better school systems, more opportunities for just growth. Right. All
Yeah, I
right.
already
Boom.
see this
People
bogus
out
ass
here.
shit.
People out here cut their grass. You go to Fulton County or whatever, but Fulton County, they got bus stops. So let's say you ain't got no car or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just starting out. You need to live somewhere near a bus stop. But guess what? If you want to live somewhere nice, there ain't gonna be no bus stop near you.
You talking about suburbs versus the city?
I'm talking about opportunities in
No, I get
places
what you're
that's
saying,
set up
but
systematically that's
nigga, not like
outside
you
of
ain't
our
never stayed in
control.
Cobb and Fulton before.
No,
Bro, I stayed all around.
I'm relating it to something that y'all are
And I'm gonna
familiar
be
with so that
completely
you can
honest.
get an
There's
idea of what I'm talking
opportunities
about
all around
because you
that
know what
bitch.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, it is.
Where?
There's
I get,
opportunities
but
all
Susan, I
around
get
that
what
bitch.
you're saying though. I get what you're saying. But bro, right
In the
too though.
grand scheme of things, of course,
But
it's going to be one off.
But
I'm talking
but the
about the
problem
bigger
is
picture.
our culture's mind is just so closed minded on shit. Like niggas just see
But
one
that
way.
is true. But
Like they just see
that is
one way.
also
Oh, I
true.
gotta make a studio and rap my way out. Rap this,
Or dribble a
or get on the
basketball, or
football
throw a
field, or get on the
football.
basketball team. You know what I mean? But it's so many ways, man. There's so much abandoned property in fucking Atlanta.
yeah,
Like when we stayed on Gresham, that whole strip where OJ the Juice Man studio used to be at, or 32 Entertainment studio used to be at, that shit is empty.
yeah.
That
All that shit
whole
empty.
strip mall is empty.
Okay,
Like
so
niggas can go buy that
think
bitch
about
up and
what
do
you
shit.
just said. Think about what you just said. Where you grew up at, your whole strip mall was abandoned.
Nah, I ain't grow up there, but
Nah, Susie, what you saying ain't wrong.
nah,
But at
I
the
was just
same
saying
time,
this.
I would have, at some point I would have to
Nah,
disagree because I feel like it's very more opportunity there. Because if you come down where I'm at in Savannah, you see how this shit is, man. These motherfuckers, bro, they ain't
That's
nothing
because
like
you
up
in
there.
Savannah. That's different.
I'm saying I'm in a
That's
whole
different.
different part of Georgia. I get what you saying
Oh, okay.
to match the energies, but it's way more opportunities than out still. It's just that, like you said, I can't keep blaming the system. We had motherfuckers like Martin Luther
because
King,
that's running in the
quote unquote
Olympics.
Harriet
That
Tubman
shit
way
ain't
back
helping.
then. They ain't had no system set up back then for these folks
Yes, they
to catch
did.
a. I'm saying for like the
The
system we
system
have
was
set up
even
now.
worse. But
Yeah,
right
but-
now, the way the system is really the same. They just sugarcoated it a little bit better so that
Yeah, but
it's
we
not
wasn't. But
blatantly
back then
like
we
that.
wasn't even involved in the system, so we didn't even play no
Yeah.
factor in that shit.
Yeah, now we play a factor, but we play the factor that they want us to play. They want to put us front line in the military to go get killed, to go fight a war we don't give a fuck about.
No.
Come back home and not own shit. That's what they want us to
Chill.
do. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
it ain't just us, man. It's the reserves they go out there front line.
I'm speaking. I ain't talking about you. I'm speaking
By
in
the grace
general.
of God, my brother is non-deployable. Praise Jesus.
Okay. I ain't talking about you in particular. I'm talking
I
in
ain't gonna lie. I
general
just watched
as a
American
whole.
Sniper the other day. I'm ready.
It ain't just about that. It's worse shit. It's worse shit going on.
I just
than
watched
that.
American Sniper, nigga. I'm ready, nigga. I swear to God.
It's worse shit than just that front line. Like them being that war. It's worse shit going on within that entity itself.
Not
What
even
the hell
a
is
paper
it?
clip.
Since I be lying.
I don't. I know. I don't agree with it.
I just feel like I said, like
I'm done.
When you
Can I
check
speak
out,
my piece real
everybody
quick?
know when you gonna check out.
Can I speak my piece real quick?
that's why I said we might as well not even do all that.
The guilt
Just stay what
trip
we was.
somewhere, man.
So what are we doing, and what is your goal if you don't want to do all
We
that?
can just stay
What the
what
fuck
we
are we
were.
She wasn't honest. That's how I feel.
My whole thing is, hold on. Let me just say this. My whole thing is,
Drug ahead.
regardless of, we can all agree that the Breen and we can agree to disagree that the place was goddamn fucked up. Nah, I mean,
No,
this
it's
ain't even
not.
that
Like,
I
bad.
said we
it's
can agree to disagree.
Exactly, she
That was
agreed.
the baby
That's
shower.
my
wasn't
whole
it?
point.
Seeing from social,
It's gonna create instability for their kids.
or do you think the person should
Oh, I
propose?
hate hearing myself.
I don't goddamn well.
I don't
I,
know.
Man, I don't even know that.
Pet
Fuck.
peeve. I hate hearing myself.
Your
But it's on
receipt
now.
was not accepted.
Hold
Receipt
Exactly.
on.
denied.
I'm gonna find it.
The ink faded away off of the song.
Everybody would prefer to have a 2-parent home, but
Yes.
don't downplay those that didn't. That's all I'm saying. Mine came out
It's
great.
a blessing to have a
My mom
2-parent
did a
home.
great
That's a good
job.
way of saying it, Jenny.
What?
I said that's a good way of saying it too. Don't downplay the ones that didn't have one.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
sometimes it wasn't the parents' fault.
But goddamn the way your ass, nah, unmute that shit, nigga. Talk your ish.
No.
Nah, it's just the
No.
way you came out and said it, bro.
That's not a good way. Because, bro, you sitting here talking about some don't downplay. Nobody downplaying nothing, bro. I never
I
said
know.
single parent households are trash. I never said fuck a single mama. I never said fuck that single parent shit. I said the 2-parent household is the better option. And every time somebody say,
Okay,
hold on, wait,
the better option.
you gotta let me finish, James.
Please finish.
You
So I
gotta
can
let me
say
finish.
what I have to say.
But every time a nigga say goddamn some shit about, okay, the 2-parent household is the better option. Well, what if the goddamn the daddy beating on the mama?
Nah,
What if goddamn the daddy pull out the strap? Like, bro, ain't even that deep, bro. Everybody got to go to the extreme or go to their own personal anecdotal trauma to goddamn negate and dismiss the whole point of a statistical fucking fact. And that's the shit that just blows me.
Well, you right, D-Lo. You are absolutely correct. So we're gonna let you have it from here on out. That is the best option. But for those who don't have that option,
we can't knock.
That is
You
the
can't knock single parents because it's
preferred
single parents who do the
That
shit
is what
right.
we prefer. Say prefer. I'm not gonna say
I'm
best.
sure those
That
single
is
parents had some help along the line too, though.
That is the preferred
I'm gonna say that's the best
option.
option. That is the best option, Jenny.
That is the preferred option. No,
Man, look.
that's not the best option. It should be, but
It is the best option.
It's the best option.
Hold on, wait. I'm finna kill Jenny right now. I'm finna kill Jenny right now. Hold that
I'm
thought.
saying that's if you have it, but in the way you guys are saying,
You can have it if you don't open up your legs. If you don't open up your legs, you can have it.
Okay.
And if you don't have it, it
I
still
want to
would've
take
been
it
the
to
better
an
option.
extreme case. What is the woman?
See what I'm talking about? You always want to take it to a extreme case.
Because that's where it's at. Also, you have to think about it that way. Or are we saying that now? In a way, what you're saying is, if I'm with this man, even if he's not beating me physically, what about emotionally? I should just stay because it's
Why didn't you think about you open up your legs and gave that man a baby?
That's what they say. They say
And then you had, hold on, wait. It's your body, your choice, right? It's your body, your choice. So you had all the choice, and you should have known that this man ain't shit. You an adult. You was grown enough to, and I'm gonna hold my daughters to the same T, just so you know. You was grown enough to bust that shit open and for a sport, nigga. Yeah, you gonna deal with that shit. Know what I mean? And you could have aborted that shit when you had the choice.
Hold in mind too.
Come on now.
Especially if he
Don't expect no
take all the
sympathy.
boxes out
I'm
my
not
book,
giving
you
you
doing it
sympathy
wrong.
when you got way more rights than me in this goddamn country. Nope, not doing it. Not for
It's
me.
part of the reason why personally I don't have a child yet. Because
You shouldn't have a child. You ain't got no husband.
I'm like, God, at least if I'm gonna get one thing in my life right, at least I would prefer it to be
What?
the person I have.
I'm tired of saying black women have child by niggas that ain't shit or motherfuckers who too young and they don't know what they doing. I'm tired of saying that shit repeat itself.
That should be all women. But there's plenty of people who
I'm not worrying about other them. I'm not worrying about them. I'm worrying about our women.
divorce. People still get divorced after 20, 30, 40 years, D.
And they failed.
Okay.
And they failed.
They
So if they want to live their life as a 40-year failure, that's them.
So your mama failed because she got a divorce.
You damn right she failed. She knows she failed. I don't had this
Oh,
conversation with her.
Oh,
You can't ask them about that because they gonna be. You see, they open about that.
oh shit! I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it, Carter.
I mean, but I can't fuck with
You don't
nobody
say
if
I
they
do
ain't
it.
open like
Bro,
that.
you
know
took
what
a
I'm
vow
saying?
before God.
Okay, so
The
let me
Lord.
ask you this, Tilo. Let me ask you this. Do you ever think divorce is okay? Is
If
there
you getting your ass beat,
that you
if you
think
dealing with a
divorce is
serial
okay?
cheater, huh?
I think holding shit in and not
If
expressing.
you getting your ass beat, if you dealing with a serial cheater that's, really fucking up
Okay.
shit at home,
So if the
bring
kid
you
is
home
involved,
diseases and
should
all
the
that shit.
stay? Should the
I don't
Huh?
think cheating is a big deal.
What?
Yeah, some people know.
That's a
I
deal
don't
And
think it
breaker.
is.
I would leave you in a heartbeat.
My husband,
Real quick.
I'm not leaving my husband for no cheatery.
Real quick.
it depends on the circumstances. Like if I'm ASAP Rocky and I'm with Rihanna, I don't care who
I
she
ain't
cheats
leaving
with.
her. I ain't leaving her if she have a baby with another man. I'm still staying.
But as long as I'm the bread, you're not finna cheat on me and I'm the breadwinner. You got me fucked up.
Now you sound like what's her name? We was just talking about.
See what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck.
Now you sound like
Misogyny
Gabrielle.
is healthy sometimes.
Whatever. I don't care if you ranking $1 billion a week. If you cheat on me, don't let me find out. Cause I'm
Shit,
leaving.
Rihanna can cheat on
If
me.
my man is
I
the
don't
soul,
cheating
if
just
he's the
brings up
provider,
too
I'm
much.
definitely
It
not
creates
leaving.
too much. It's too much. Cheating.
Put on the Beyonce, and I'll be like, I'll be damned if I see another chick in your arm. What you
All
think?
right. We're not gonna ring you no alarms. That's what I'm saying. Cheating to me, it's a major deal breaker. I now not only did you cheat, I can't trust you. I can't believe what you say.
Let me ask you this, Jenny.
Bring insecurities.
It's not that deep.
Jenny, let me ask you this. Let's say you
It's
get
not that
married.
deep.
Let's say you get
It's a
married this
surface
year,
level
right?
cheat.
You get married this year, Jenny. You plan on going 50 years without either one of you making a mistake?
Right. One of y'all gonna
Cheating
do
is not a
something.
mistake. Cheating is not a mistake.
You know, people are human.
People
know
are human,
that
right?
you are attracted to this person. You had to know there's temptation. Don't put yourself.
That shit be sounding
that's not
good, but we
realistic.
talking about real life.
I'm not
That's
doing
not
it.
realistic,
Yep,
Jenny.
that's then that.
We
that-
don't live in a
Stop
Disney
living in
movie.
that Disney. See, that's why you need to
We
live.
don't
That's
live
why
in a
Kevin
Disney
Samuels
movie.
was important to the community right there. Because he gave y'all the real shit. You living in this Disney fairy tale.
I'm not living in a fairy tale. That I am asking you to own up to the vow that
You asking him to be a god.
You asking him to be a robot.
to be a God. I am asking you.
Yes, you are. You asking him to be perfect.
Oh, I'm not saying that you.
Even
I'm
God's
not
got
saying
multiple
that you're
wives.
blind.
Zeus still got
Humans
somebody
are
else.
we born into sin. We susceptible to sin. We tempted to sin.
If I know, let's say I'm working somewhere and there's just this fine man that I'm physically attracted to at work.
He look
right?
just like Chris Brown with no
And I
perm.
want to do some things with this man.
get that shit
If
up
I
to
have
him.
a work husband and I'm feeling like day
See
by
what I'm saying? You cheating already. You got a work husband. You
But that's
cheating
why they even
already.
invented the word
You
work
fucking
husband.
cheating
That's-
already. You got a work
that shit is
husband.
not
The
new.
fact that you even said you got a work husband, you cheating already. You was the cheater. You the one you need to be worried about.
Who's this that work husband?
I
I
told her
can
to
wait
use
for
work
someone
husband.
at work that I am physically attracted
That's a work
to.
husband.
I don't have to be a work husband. If I know that I'm attracted to this
Jenny.
person, and I would do some things to that man or whatnot, I will make sure that I
You already cheating because you think about doing something.
You already imagine the things you're gonna do to this man. But
That's
let me tell you
cheating.
something, Jenny. I work with a lot of older people, you know what I'm saying? 40, 50, 60 years old, been married 30, 40 plus years. These people have work wives, work husbands. I don't know what they do outside of work, whatever. But on some real deal, like just some real world stuff, I was witness to because it was shocking to me too. And I was like, oh, I got to grow up a little bit because in the real world, people that have lasting relationships, they have something along the way, whether it be a work husband, a side baby,
I'm
an
gonna
outside
tell y'all about
girlfriend,
a
a side
scenario,
chick.
and then y'all tell me if this is wrong or not. So I was hanging out with some friends, right? So we always hanging out somewhere. Then one of them introduced me to his friend, right? And then he present his girlfriend that's his girlfriend for like 2-3 years or whatever. And then I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. Everybody hung out. Then everybody went about their business, right? Then I come back for my next visit. He introduced me to his wife.
And I
And
know
then-
you
Ain't no
acted,
fun if the wife can't have none.
Whatever.
and you better have acted normal too.
I did act normal.
They was trying to share your ass.
No,
No, it had
definitely
nothing to do
not.
with her.
And so he introduced me to his wife, and he's looking at me. I guess he's trying to see how I
She
was
giving you the
gonna
look.
interact, and I interact with the wife just fine. And now I'm looking like, so you cheating on your wife, and then your wife probably don't know. I don't know if she don't know. But you, to me, it's like you got her out here looking stupid.
She ain't the only woman.
Disrespectful.
Some women know.
She ain't the only woman, and I'm
And
sure
some
she
women
ain't
accept
looking. I'm sure.
She
As
don't give me
women,
the
we know.
vibe that would accept that.
You don't think about dope. A lot of people that you don't
That's what
think the
I'm saying.
vibe would
I'm
accept
saying,
it,
like,
be
as
accepted.
I'm thinking to myself,
They may
like,
not. They
if
may not
I'm
have it
thinking
written
to
on their
myself,
forehead.
if my husband was doing some shit like this, I would be livid.
Like me personally, because y'all my peeps and we doing this podcast, I will be honest with y'all and say I wouldn't leave. But if I was just talking to like another, like just a group of random people, I would be like, hell no, my man cheated on me, I'm leaving. But in reality, hell no, I'm not leaving. Like no, I don't come off as a bitch that's staying either to the public. But in reality, yeah, I'm staying because what I'm leaving for? Like, what am I leaving for? Somebody he done had a fling with. Now, if he got a whole lasting relationship with this person, he having a whole sideline.
Oh yeah, they're like
life.
him and the girlfriend.
That's a little different.
Like
That's
him
a
and
little
But you
different.
got to keep in mind, see, that's the difference between men cheating and women cheating. See, when the nigga cheat 9 times out of 10, he just fucking that bitch. Yeah, he may
Yeah.
be lying to her and telling her what she wants to hear so he can get the
Ain't
nut
going.
in the pussy. But when women cheat, they actually have feelings for them niggas.
Relationship. And it took me a while to understand the logic behind that because you know
don't cheat on me.
it's a
please.
man's
Or
world.
don't let me
but-
find out you cheating on me. Because the minute I
Yeah,
find
don't let me find out
I'm
because
out.
that's disrespectful.
I don't care
Like,
how
don't
much
blatantly
money
do it in
you
my
make.
face.
I'm out. Cheating? No. If you're doing it, don't let me find out.
Let me tell you a
The minute
successful
that I
cheater.
find out,
A
I'm out.
successful cheater, you will never know, girl. You will never know. Like, she not gonna be at your house. You won't even notice it because he's supposed to be at work and he gonna come home on time. Type of shit. You won't even
And
know
that's
what's
what I'm
happening.
saying. Now I'm thinking like, if you cheat and I decide to try it again, that's where some of the insecurities are gonna come from. You tell me you at work. I don't know if you're at work now. I don't trust you to be at work because you was cheating before.
Trust can grow back.
It's gonna take a long time.
Yeah, but you got a lifetime. Remember, you said to they'll do us part.
Right.
I said till death do us part, but I did not sign up for the cheating.
For better or for worse.
all that stuff.
You
all
said
that
for
stuff
better or for
Better
worse.
or worse did not include cheating.
Yes,
all
it
that
does.
stuff,
That's
Jenny,
the
all of
worst.
that stuff.
You know,
What else? What else is the worst? You get sick. What you do?
I'm a
You leave somebody because they get sick. You ain't shit.
I'm gonna be alone some more.
All of that stuff is chapters in your life, though. Like he might be
Damn, that's
cheating right
fucked up,
now because he's young,
I'm gonna be alone
but as
some
he
more.
get older,
I've already dealt with the cheating, and I know what it did to me. That's why I don't want to deal with it no more. No.
Well, you might have to. You never know. You
No.
might not. You might
God
not. You
knows.
never know.
God knows.
hopefully you don't. I'm not gonna
That's
speak
one
that
thing
into
I
your.
Yeah,
know.
I'm saying we're not saying that it's
future.
gonna
I'm not
happen
speak
and it's
that to you.
100%
But
going
what
to
I'm
happen.
saying is,
But
if you meet a nice guy and he is of quality, don't just
for real.
throw him away over something
For
petty.
real.
And
No, I can't do my damn podcast. You just
Yes,
fill
Bree,
the
tell
cups
him.
up. Fill it up. Fill it up. Fill it up.
I can't.
My bad, y'all.
God knows I don't want no cheating.
See, that's what marriage is like. You have fun arguments like that.
Yeah.
I'm done.
But you're not cheating on her.
Hell no, for what?
Okay, then. That's what I'm
It
saying.
ain't no fun if the wife can't have none or whatever Snoop Dogg said.
If it's the case.
So would you and your wife be ever interested or open to going to trapeze?
What's that? Swingers place?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yeah, why not? Me and my wife, we live.
I
We
don't.
live
I
life.
don't see
We
G-Lo doing that though.
You
He
You can
look
don't?
see
like
him
the
doing it.
minute like they're rubbing on her real good, she's
What
moaning.
about
He's
you,
like,
What
no,
Sir?
we
man?
gotta go. We gotta go. We
What
gotta go.
man? She don't want other men rubbing on her,
How you know?
huh?
How you know she ain't never been?
Because we've had these conversations.
You gotta go
We
live
have
life.
the
Remember, go live. Go try new
Oh,
things.
she want a girlfriend.
who wouldn't? Women are way beautiful than men. Way more
She
beautiful.
sure is.
You know what I mean? She know ain't no other man coming around.
I got a
This that nigga a
homeboy
millionaire.
who his girlfriend is bisexual, so she like women too, right? But you know that this dude got the nerve to, because he be able to have threesomes, like they be bringing women home and everything. But you know he still be cheating on her with other girls.
That's this nigga with
I'm out the door.
That's why I'm like,
no
all
dick.
men cheat, man. Like you could give a man everything he wants, he's still finna find something else.
No, they don't, bro.
I don't
Stop
think
saying that
all
shit.
men cheat. I think it may be like 1%, just 1%.
I
I
don't
would.
More
cheat.
than 1%.
I think
Y'all let me know when y'all don't see my wife going outside. Y'all let me know when y'all don't see my marriage up in the rambles or my relationship up in shambles on the internet because of some shit I did.
1% of it.
He
You
gonna
know
be
what I'm
in the
saying?
shade
Since all
room.
men cheat, I am a man,
I
right?
would say all
I
men
do
cheat.
identify as a man.
I said only
You
1%
identify. I don't think you
don't
identify as a
cheat.
man. You identify as a D-Lo, so you a little different.
99% cheat, just 1% faithful.
I really identify as a guy, but that's a conversation for another day.
Oh my God. You men and your God complex.
Yeah, you know how they say niggas who be faithful got that holier than thou complex?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got it.
That's cool. Keep it.
I can control my dick, so yeah,
Keep
I
it.
am holier
Because I'm
than
going to
thou.
tear your ass up if I ever see a scandal come out on the shade room. Tearing it up.
You won't
Tearing
ever
it
see a
up.
scandal.
I
Because
hope I
one, I
don't
mean,
ever see a
shit, I
scandal.
mean, what's one pussy,
Somebody
bro?
got to be the example.
Like, let's
man.
just be honest.
Somebody
Let's
got
just
to
have a
be.
conversation. What is one pussy?
That's what I was telling these men's is. What is one dick? What is one dick?
Nah. It don't work out
Niggas
like
think
that.
because they bring dick to
Because
the
you
table,
taking the dick. You letting the nigga make you say,
But you can replace that out with anybody. It doesn't have to be you doing the position. It could be anybody filling this position. Why should it be you, sir? I feel
What do you
like
mean
I'm
why
at the
should
job
it?
interview.
Because it's mine.
What makes you any more different than the other
It's
qualified or
mine.
even more qualified
Because I
candidates that
believe
we
in
have
the
here,
God
sir?
given right of once you go in the pussy, it's your pussy until you say it ain't your pussy no more.
Oh my God. What?
You
That's
know,
because you
I
shot the
just feel like that's
club
just
up,
how it should
or
be.
what?
Huh?
Is that because you shot the club up, or is that irregardless of shooting up the club?
I mean, it just depends on the relationship, how you look at the woman, like all that, you know. But for me personally, it's mine until I get done with it.
Oh wow. It's a territorial thing.
Yeah,
It's marked.
I'm an animal.
It's marked.
Yes.
Good thing I ain't like R. Kelly looking on pee on you and mark my territory.
Lord, they do it in Dubai. That's what they
Where
say.
you on
The
Miami
agency
at when
do
you
in
need it?
Dubai. They say if you ever seen a pretty girl in Dubai, you know what she doing, honey. You know what she doing.
She getting shitted on.
I don't know. She could have kept that to herself. Every time
Who
I
you
see
on Miami?
every time I see her, I'll be like, did you
Why? Because the golden shower people are. I don't shame people for
It's mine
kinks.
till I'm
I
done with it.
don't. It's just
You know what type of lifestyle she get to live because she accept a little bit of urination on her skin every now and again.
I don't want none of that over me.
They say it's healthy.
I was
Okay.
about to say it could have some vitamins in it that could be good for the
What
skin.
vitamin is that?
You never know.
Y'all pee on men all the time.
Vitamin P.
But y'all pee on men all the time, so what's the
I
problem?
don't pee on nobody.
Yo, child.
I just orgasm on you. That's all. I didn't pee.
I just wanted to play this video while we was on the 2-parent household subject.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta hear this.
So 70% of inmates are a product of a single-parent household. What they don't tell you is that single fathers produce similar statistics of those of homes with two parents, while single mothers don't. So the key to keep your children out of prison is the father, but mothers are awarded custody 90% of the time. Women are incentivized to leave a marriage, and prisons profit $74 billion a year. Am I thinking too much, or is there some sort of plan here?
Ain't that what I just said about the systematic oppression and the people and how they oppress?
Let me tell you the
things?
play. Let me tell you the play. I can tell you the play. But motherfuckers be thinking I be shit overthinking too much. This was the play. Hey man, we need more money. You know what I mean? We just had this war, World War II. You know what I mean? We got these niggers out here protesting for rights. These women want rights. We need some money. She's just crazy. Y'all know what? Let's get these women rights. Let's get the niggers right. And you know what we're gonna do is that'll increase our tax dollars because we have black people working and we got women working now. That's gonna increase our tax dollars. Cool, bet. Let the women work. Women work. But women want more rights. Let's get feminism way more turned up. They get feminism more turned up. And you know what that do? That make women not want to have families. And they start incentivizing women for not having families. Well, how do they incentivize women for not having families? Section 8, you can get you a house in whatever neighborhood you want. You can get food stamps without having that man in the house. All that. That's all. Just don't have that man in the house. Hey, kids, just don't have that man in the house. And we're gonna build prisons because without the man in the house, these kids gonna be thrown off. They ain't gonna have no foundation. They ain't gonna have no direction. So without the man in the house, we build these prisons, which are gonna be private and not state run. We can get a profit for every inmate we get, and we just let the cycle repeat itself over and over and over and over. And that's exactly what it's been doing. That's the fucking play.
It's crazy though how they say the man is the key part of it, but they always call him the dummy.
He's not that dumb.
The only reason why I feel like
I'm
they
saying
call the
men
man
in
a dummy
general.
because I heard men being called a dummy is because they are easily tricked up out of situations. It's like, because I agree with what D-Lo said to a certain degree, because that's basically what I was saying. But I feel like their idea was, let's get these men. We got to break down the black community because the black community is actually becoming strong and they actually
It wasn't even just the black community.
So the only way to break down the black community is to break them up. So let's give women rights, because if we give women rights, that separates the black community in half, because now the women of the black community ain't fighting with the black community because now they fighting for women's rights. You know what I'm saying? So
And now what?
it's just black men
And now where
by
we at?
themselves.
And now where we at?
Now we got
It appears that the women are overtaking the men in the black
we got
family.
men being women. Okay, that's
It
what we
feel
got
like the
going on
women
right
are the black men, and the black men are the black women.
I agree. But it all came from generations and generations of that repeating itself over and over and over again, to where now the woman got to become the man in
They
the
don't feel
household.
it because of the men they was fucking with. Let's be honest.
Yeah, because
Let's not say
but
that.
those men,
Don't say it just like that.
Those men wound it up because they not allowed to be in the house. If you're not at home, where you gonna be? In the street, right? Because you ain't got a home.
That's why they say.
So now you in the street. So now you in the street. You getting into street shit. So now you get to get rounded up by 12. That's where they want you to be anyway. So now you in the prison. You more valuable to them in prison than you are in your black household, building up the black household, building up a black family with black kids for the next generation and next generation to come. They rather have your black ass in prison, building some shoes or some whatever the fuck free labor they could get up out of you in prison, and to know that the next generation of your family will be fucked up without you. Like, that's what the goal is. That's basically what I was trying to say earlier. Like, the whole system about it is just fucked up, because even down to the black community.
That's why I hate seeing black women on that feminism shit.
Yeah, like half the black men is in prison, the other half gay. It's like it's a gay agenda and a lock a nigga up agenda. Me trying to find a good black man that's not gay in jail and don't got 17 kids is like
a unicorn.
I'm telling you. That's why when I finally find my man, I ain't going nowhere. Jenny talking about leaving a good man to go do what? Ain't a whole lot of them out here.
Exactly.
I got to put up with this. Like, I got to put up with this, so I got to be a single woman, which is basically gonna make me be a single man eventually in a couple of years. Like, it's one thing or the other. Like, something got to give. So yeah, I got to put up with this because what's my alternative?
Hey, girl. That's your
You know what I'm
alternative.
saying? Roommate with him, so at least I'm getting half my bills paid, and he at least keeping the house decorated and shit. Like, you know, we go out on the weekend, paint the town rainbow.
I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one off with this video.
If I love you, I can't lie to you.
Of course you can lie to me. And you will. If you love me and you're going off with Maddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. What Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
Of course.
All
Of
right,
course
I
you lie to me.
accept
Because I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't treat you the way I treat him.
You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're unhappy. You grin at him all day long. You come home and I catch hell because I love you. I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me. Is that too much of the black woman to ask of the black man? For 10 years, so that we can get a child on his feet that says, yeah, father smiled at me.
I agree.
Don't lie to me.
Lie to me, baby.
Don't lie
Dress
to
it
me.
up. Dress it. What Future said? Dress it up.
Dress it up and make it real funny.
Because if I get the truth hurts, and everybody's human, so everybody's real true self is never what you boost them up to be in your head. So it's like we can keep this romantic thing going and keep everything buttered like this. Like, I don't gotta tell you what does, like she said, what the fuck does the truth matter in the grand scheme of things? Like, don't bring my day down because you down. Just goddamn lift me up like you lifted everybody else's ass up on the way home, okay?
All she's
Not
saying
me
is she
and tell
really
me
want
I'm
that
beautiful.
best part of her man.
Exactly. Like, don't come home like, damn, the job was
She's
this
saying that
and
bit.
this guy with that
I don't think she
attitude.
necessarily,
Come home happy.
and I don't think she literally saying lie to me, but I think what she meant by that is, if you have to, then yeah, nigga, lie to me, nigga. That's what you do to that white man when he asks you how you doing, and you know you in a pissed off mood. I'm doing great today.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
lie to me.
Yes.
Don't come
Yes.
home
Give
with
me
all
that
that
same
bullshit.
energy. I
And
agree
like,
with
yeah, I
you.
don't have to check myself on that shit, man. Had a long day at work dealing with them, listening to them loud ass dogs, dealing with them cracker ass crackers, nagging about their damn dogs. What time will Bailey be done? Like, man, shit. But your woman don't deserve that shit, especially if she a good woman holding that shit down for you.
Yeah, she ain't got nothing to do with that. And to be able to separate the two would be a long marriage. A lot of people like take their bad day out or bad energy out, bad vibes that they got out on their significant other. Like, I don't think it's consciously that they're doing it. It's an unconscious thing, but it's being done. And she makes a valid point to say, like, no, the same way you leave your bullshit at the door when you go to work and you be in that boss face and you smiling in his face, even though you want to rip his head off, he could be the very person that pissed you off, but you're gonna still smile and do what you're supposed to do with him. Give me that same energy, because when I piss you off, you giving me your ass to kiss. You know what I'm saying?
And I know that shit can definitely be a word for black women, boy. Y'all need to take that message too. Shit. Cause y'all got some mouse on y'all. Y'all horrible at communication for the most part. God damn it. And I ain't talking about my wife. I'm not projecting shit. I'm just talking about the conversations I see on the internet with just motherfuckers be trying to have a conversation. And y'all just go left. Like, you don't know how to, you just out of control. Just out of
I
control.
don't like that people have an idea out there that black women are just so left and hard to communicate with, because we are not.
For the most part.
No, we are not as a whole. Same how you are offended when people say, "Oh, but black dads don't stay with they mama," or black.
I'm not offended by that anymore because
family
the CDC
or
proved
whatever.
that's that untrue.
Nah, say how you was equally
I'm not
offended
offended by that
I'm
bullshit
equally
ass
offended
agenda that they pushing.
by people
Cause we don't
saying
prove that shit
pushing
up.
the narrative,
And
especially black programming, pushing the narrative that black women are just so hard to deal with, so much harder to deal with than any other woman out there, as if no other woman got back talk or got lip or got some spice to them.
nah, it's Dominican women too. They got problems too.
All
Dominican,
women,
Hispanic,
white
shit.
too, all of them, all
Nah,
of
the
them.
white ones, the white ones I done been around, they get in line.
Sit up here and say white folks better.
Nah, I'm not saying they better, but they get in line. And I just said the white folks I done been around. I'm just speaking
That's
on
all
my
I live
anecdotal
around.
experience.
They get in what line?
And trust me, I don't work with women for almost 11 years, 12 years, and the majority of them have been white because black women don't groom dogs. So trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I ain't just throwing this out just to shade black women, but shit.
No, I don't feel like he know what he talking about, y'all.
But black women ain't.
out
I
here
mean, white
watching
women. Trust me, there's plenty of white women that ain't shit out there too. That don't know how to talk to
some
motherfuckers.
ignorant country
But shit,
things
to be honest,
because
it's all y'all
black
Western
women,
American women. It's all y'all ass.
it really is all of us in these here
All
United in these
Western
states.
American women. That's why you got
Yes,
so many of that. That's why you got that movement now called the Passport Bros.
the
That's why you got
passport
that shit.
brothers. That's why they over there getting killed and getting kicked the fuck out of countries because they
You
going over
fucking
there
right.
thinking they know what the fuck going on, and that's a whole different country over there, boy. Okay,
You want to
keep
have
going
you
over
want to
here if
have
you
fun
want.
time?
Right.
I know
Let me
in
stop. I
Morocco,
goddamn get my page flat.
I know in Morocco y'all can't have sex with their women unless you're married to them.
What you mean?
See, I don't know. I ain't part
Or
of the
you get
passport
arrested
brothers.
and they will kill you.
For sleeping
I
with
know they
somebody
kicking
else?
a lot of them up out of their
No.
countries.
Oh yeah, you can't have sex unless you married. Yeah.
I
They
can't.
probably
In
need a
Morocco.
dowry and some more stuff.
That's why I need to be.
Come over there playing, I think I want to.
Yeah, shit ain't sweet everywhere else.
Here, I got
They
me a
say
man right
temptation
here
is
in
hard.
America.
Yes, that
Right
temptation
here in
is so
America.
hard.
Hey, look, man, it is that country and shit right here in America.
Right here in good old America.
You're gonna die. Fucking
I ain't gonna lie, man. Let me tell y'all some funny shit before we get out this bitch. Like, I listened to their podcast and they were like, when you talking that country trunk, that country twang, like real country, and you just speed it up, it sounds like you speaking Chinese. Try that shit. Howdy, y'all. How y'all doing? Howdy, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm telling you, bro, you just do that shit, bro. That shit crazy. But I appreciate y'all. Jen, you got something to say on that video?
No, no.
Nah,
I mean,
because you said
no,
you didn't agree.
I mean, I see y'all perspective.
See, hold on, y'all finna hear some rough parenting right now.
Oh my God.
But I get the perspective y'all coming from, so I agree with it. But I wanted to say that I don't want my man to lie to me at all. Big, small, just keep it a buck. I'm supposed to be your safe space, so if I'm your safe space, there's no reason why you should lie to me. Look at Dilla trying to be a bopper. Your baby girl is so cute.
My son.
You
I'm
just
gonna say that's a girl. I was like, hold up, that look like a boy, but I wasn't gonna say nothing if you would.
No, it's because he said when he has a daughter, he's not gonna take that from her. Ain't that what you just
like
said earlier?
hypothetically.
Oh no, I'm saying, yeah, she's coming, but
All right, that
I'm saying I'm gonna hold her to the same accountability, like he said.
when you said that, I was thinking you talking about the baby you have now. So when you gonna have the second one then?
You heard it. Never.
She already cooking.
That's what I thought.
She cooking, Carter?
That nigga look like he ain't wait 6 weeks.
I'm trying to tell you back to back.
I prefer back to back. I would prefer back to back, but I
want to try it back to back. I ain't never tried it though, because I was young having kids. But I would like to try it back to back.
A boy and a girl, tie my tubes.
I don't want to do twins because I'm thinking about my body, and I know that's selfish. I just don't know what type of strain 2 babies could do to my skin and the stretching of it. So
I don't know. I was thinking more just one and done. No more.
Yeah, the one and done part sounds good. It's just the stretching of the skin part and how far I'm gonna have to stretch for two of them to be in there at the same time. That scares me.
Okay, Susie, you scaring me.
Yeah, girl, they be having to stretch that shit, stitch that shit. All that.
It's a lot of too. I just want one.
And then y'all still
4
be
or
expecting
5
somebody to
pound
put their
baby.
damn face down there.
Yes, put your whole face down there.
I don't like head, so I don't expect.
What?
No. Jenny, I had you surprised all night tonight.
That's exclusive right there, bro. I ain't
I
never
don't
heard
like
that shit.
head. I ain't never. I don't.
But
Niggas, they always be like,
if
Has
they don't
done
like
it correctly, done it right. How
yes,
it's supposed to be
yes,
done.
Jenny, I promise you, I have.
Hey.
Every time I say this to somebody, they always promise me like, you
that
ain't
just
get
mean
it
you
done
ain't got
right,
no good head. That's all that is.
See, look, you ain't get it done right. You ain't have it done right. You ain't had the right person.
Susie don't like it.
it. Like I don't
But
like
see,
it though. I don't like it.
I'm a little opposite.
It's
I
the
prefer
idea.
it.
You ain't
It's
never
the
have a nigga
idea
suck your
of
soul out your pussy.
it's the idea of somebody putting like they licking my privates and I just cleaned them. Like why are you licking them? Like I don't know.
What do you mean? Why are you licking them? They meant to be licked.
They ain't meant to be licked.
Yes, they
How are they not meant to be licked? It's lips. You lick lips. Like what the fuck are we talking about? Are we serious? No, I'm eating pussy. I got a full grown beard. Shit.
Yeah, I can only imagine the pussy particles stuck in your beard. Yeah, the residue. Yeah.
Flavor saver.
Yeah.
Look at her Carter looking.
Why you got your face goddamn? Like,
Why? I'm saying why that matter to her though? No, I'm looking like that. Like why that matter to her?
Because
he did,
that's the reason why I don't like head is because of the whole idea of the juices in the face and the mouth and the spit and stuff. I don't
But you
watch porn
exchanging that
either.
either way it go.
I don't watch porn because I don't like seeing
Whether
body
it's from your
fluids
mouth
the same.
or from your private part.
you don't like what? Hold on.
Really
Say
ain't
that
no
one more time. You don't like porn because of what?
I don't like seeing body fluids exchange. I don't masturbate either. I don't pleasure myself. I don't do none of that stuff. I just be regular. Like
What's regular?
I just be regular. Like like if I don't have regular, sex with
She
a
wants
guy,
you to
like,
come in the condom, fellas.
yeah, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna be in there. I don't have no toys.
Where
I'm not
is
gonna be
Jimmy
in
where
there
you
trying to.
need him?
Hell nah, bro. What the fuck, bro?
Right now.
I guess I'm still childish when it comes to.
I mean, I won't say childish because you like what you like. That's not childish.
I
You know
would.
your body and you're comfortable.
I
with
would.
that, then
That's childish as fuck, Jenny. Stop trying to baby her.
Me. I'm like
Like,
rewiring when it comes to that.
Jenny trying to psych you.
Please
We
stop
could do
babying her.
chains.
I'm
We could
not
top it
babying
up.
her. If she don't like it, you can.
You gotta get the swings. You gotta get the
It took
handles.
me a while to get used to the idea of giving head. Like
What the
it took me a while because it was like, oh my god,
It
that's
took
the
me
thing.
a while to get used to
That's
that.
the thing
too,
you
just
pee
because
out
I be
of.
thinking, I don't know where you be putting that at, what you
I
been
don't know
doing
where you
with
put it
that, who
at.
been
You
doing
pee
what
with
and
it.
what not.
It
And
sweat.
I
It
don't.
sticks to your
You've had
legs.
worse shit in your mouth.
And then look, this is my question to the fellas. When y'all take a number two, when y'all take a number two, where you put your penis at?
What?
When
On
you
the
take a
toilet
number
seat.
two, ew. So now I gotta go. You get what I'm saying? Like
What's
that's
at
why
the
I
front of the
haven't
toilet seat? Please let me know what's at the front of the toilet. Whatever touches the front of the toilet seat.
Hey, come on now. It's the toilet seat.
My toilet seat clean. Hey,
As
talking
a
about
I
woman,
don't know what
as a
the fuck
woman,
she
as
talking
a
What
about.
is you
woman,
got going on, man?
as a woman, we
You trying to
train
make
to
this shit
never
more the way
even
they gotta be?
It really, she
because
What
really
is you
is,
talking
bro.
about? My toilet seat ain't dirty. If that's what you implying.
how is a toilet seat not dirty? It's a toilet seat.
What do you mean? So your ass dirty when you sit on the toilet? So you just put your
Yes.
dirty ass on the toilet?
I mean, the ass is the ass. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, think about it. Your ass is back there at the back of the toilet seat. The only part where your shit should be sitting at is in the middle. What's ever right? That should be the cleanest part of your toilet seat.
Oh man, and then
Unless you got a
y'all,
nigga who don't know how to aim, he just pissing all over the toilet seat. Now that's something different.
and
I
it's
like
like
how
y'all
over
use the
there talking about
bathroom all
toilet.
day, and then y'all put it on the toilet seat, and then y'all want to put it down my throat
Some
after it's
nigga put
been
it
in the
in their
toilet
pants.
seat.
Some nigga leave it in their pants.
How you gonna leave it in your pants while you
You don't
doing
pull it
other
down
shit?
all the way. You just let your ass out.
They know that's impossible.
No, it's not. It's not. You know what I mean? Just let the pants be goddamn waistline. Just let your ass out and let your shit sit in your pants.
Okay. How many men really do that though?
I don't know. Some niggas let their shit dangle in the toilet. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yes. I've asked this. This is not my first time asking this question. I've asked this question to a lot of men, like really doing a survey.
I
Like,
don't feel comfortable letting my shit dangle in the toilet.
and
That's just
they
some
let
weird
it
shit.
dangle. A lot of them let it dangle, like just
That's just weird
dangle.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's
like,
just no.
like toilet water.
No. You know how many germs come up when you flush that motherfucker
That's
up?
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm
My shit is
saying.
above the toilet or in your pants. Plain simple. Unless you're looking at it.
So, like I said, it took me a while to get over that and not be childish. I had to really realize, like, this is the key to a man's heart right here. Like, this is the way to it.
Not every man.
Majority.
Not every man.
Not every man.
Majority.
Not every.
Nah, I wouldn't even say the majority. I say the majority treat they dick like shit.
Really?
Hey, yeah.
I
Why you
know
think we just out
most
here got
men
baby
love
mamas?
head. I don't know a man that don't love some head now.
I know.
I'm just saying they out here with multiple baby mamas they can't take care of. They got STDs and all this shit.
Oh yeah, but
These
them
niggas don't love they dick.
they're not even qualified to begin with, so they're not even in the possibilities. But they ain't make the qualifications. Gotta be at least this tall to ride the
If you
ride.
love your dick, you'll be careful on where you put it, and it won't be so many niggas out here with baby mama issues.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
that is true. But you know, you went to school with these young wild fellas. I was just telling my friend
I was
the
a
other
young
day,
wild fella, but guess what? I was smart enough never to put my dick inside a woman without a condom.
I told my friend, don't date these men out here in Georgia. They different. They
What's up
different.
with men in Georgia?
They trying to have you, your friend, you, and you. Like they don't know. Like it's not too many. I ain't gonna say all, but a lot of these men don't know how to just date one woman. They want to date as many women as possible at one time. Like
that shit get boring. You know?
It does. I agree. It gets boring, it gets old, and it gets tired. And then you watch them get older and older and older, and then they realize, hey, now I'm 45, 50, and I ain't got no woman for real because I've been a bachelor all my life. And all the women I've been sitting up here playing with now, they done got something serious going on. So now I got to figure out something.
Fuck that. Alright, I gotta go lay the smack down because I hear too much shit going on in my background. Susie, I appreciate you for coming back.
Yeah, you know she got a man now. She
Know what
got
I mean?
time for us.
You know my Zeddy come first now.
Oh,
And
you know I can never call a man that.
Oh, I be calling my man Zeddy.
Wow, really, Jenny? Like every time I'm trying to log off, y'all say some shit that just got me like, what the fuck, bro? Like that's how you really feel?
Very much so. I'm not calling you daddy. I'm not calling you poppy.
What about Zaddy?
No, I'm
What
not
about
calling you
Hey
daddy either. Zaddy sounds a little better than daddy, but I'm not calling you none of that. Not Zaddy, not that. Definitely not
Ooh,
that.
when I call my man Daddy, I can see my vibrations vibrating down his spine when I do it. I can tell it's making him aroused instantly. He be immediately aroused just by hearing it.
I'm not calling nobody daddy.
Okay, I know to call you now and get what I want.
I'm not calling you daddy.
You ain't no motherfucker. All right, which card you want?
Okay.
I'm not calling you daddy.
It's just gonna chill down their spine, Jenny. I'm telling you. I ain't never told you nothing wrong. I'm telling you now.
I know, but you'll be a long way in hell before I call him dad. No, nigga, no.
Not any nigga. Your man,
Period.
your hubby, your
The one.
do it, God, the
Honey, there you go.
one, the
Honey,
one.
baby, sweetie, my
All that stuff get
love.
boring. That get boring because everybody calling them honey and stuff. Everybody calling them
And
babe.
then we'll think of
Everybody.
something.
Everybody a babe.
You know what I'm saying? It's
I'll think of
different when you
something
like,
else.
oh, you
Then
daddy. You
I'm
know
not
what I'm
calling you
saying?
daddy. I'm not calling you daddy. I already had a father, sperm donor, daddy, whatever it is you want to call
Right.
it.
That means you ain't had no daddy for real. You had a sperm donor.
Yeah, you want to go to
And then
sperm
now you
donor.
get
Now
you a
you got
man
a
in your
real
life.
sperm. He
Now you
finna
gonna have
donate
you a
some sperm,
daddy.
alright.
It's
What
different.
you talking about?
It's daddy.
I don't
That's a
like
whole
y'all.
different
I'm
thing.
not calling anybody daddy.
Hey man, y'all come back next week, man. We're gonna get Jenny to call her nigga a daddy, man.
I'm not dating. I don't even have a man, so I ain't calling nobody daddy.
It's all right. I didn't have a man last week, but you know, you might have one tomorrow.
Look. Fuck you mean. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. I
Good
see
night,
y'all next week.
y'all.
I will be back.
We'll be here.
All right.
Bye.